your levels?
Let's go.
Let's go. It's a me and you. And we're live. Sort of.
There's a TV on downstairs.
Yeah, there we go. Now it's not.
Yay. What
You
was
must
I
have
doing?
thrown the cat out.
I had to go back to the... Okay, she just rolled right in there. Whoa.
Wow, that's scary. What, puppy?
Oh, yeah, I should go back and go to the spirit font. Good thing it let me go back.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna have to fight more ghosts.
Yay! We're so good at that. Monkey. Why is it just standing there like that? Oh, there we go. Crane. Birdie. Would you stop clawing at me? The dog is like clawing at me desperately for attention.
Not
update.
again.
Oh boy, you gotta do an update. Wow.
I love the song that was playing in heaven, and I love this song.
Yes.
I love how eerie
Hammer
it is.
and Tongs, though. I think that one's really my favorite. That battle song.
Oh, that doesn't fit. That sucks.
They can't see that you were trying to fit a bottle of soda under a shelf. It's too short for it.
There's actually a map that I can look at,
Woo!
but it doesn't tell me where the place I'm supposed to go to is. Great. I'm just gonna get lost, and I'm gonna run into a bunch of ghosts.
And monkeys. Lots and lots of monkeys.
Monkey, there he is.
Baboon.
Baboon.
Baboon. He's a baboon.
Yeah. I think I want to go...
What's that? What's that?
Dead ghost.
Dead ghost. They're all good dead.
We already discussed this. He's double dead.
Double down on the double dead?
Will starve us with her trees.
Now you have sided with the spirit. We had thought her dead, but her stink is on you. You fool. You do not know our true nature. You know
Oh, there's a guy in the background talking to himself again.
I think there's a way to reduce the cutscene audio. I should probably do that.
Oh damn, you can do that?
Glory.
Oh, he is glorious, though. Don't you agree? You can't tell me they're not. Oh, look at all the snow on Animal Crossing. Look! Pretty great.
No, it's so great. You're supposed to have snowballs spawn around the island that you can make into snowmen, but I checked my entire island and I have no snowballs. I even cleared out some stuff so there's more snow on the ground. No snowballs. I don't know what to do. And that's how you get the ice recipes.
Even the little island has
It's
snow
so
on it.
cute.
That's adorable.
Spirit thief.
Do you need like a snow maker?
Melly, stop.
Molly, he just wants to love this. Damn, I think that's gonna explode down there.
Stop backing away from me.
He's scared. Snowball!
Yeah, I don't know how to make the snowballs.
Just start pushing things and see what happens.
There's nothing to push. Oh
Ow,
my god,
ow.
there's so many. They're babies. Did I get one?
No, stop scratching, no. I'm wearing a wetsuit, I don't think that's right for this scene. But you can see the hogberries, that's sweet.
Bug it.
Plug it? Giving up? Or just gonna frog it? Or horse it? Still exploding down there.
Hit him.
Yeah!
Can't see. Oh, I think this is the last guy. I killed like... He's immune to Spirit Thief? What the fuck?
That's rude.
Oh no, I didn't know that would happen. Oh, Can I... Let me see. I gotta equip a different style. Didn't see that coming.
Surprise. This guy's just sitting in the snow. Can you catch snowflakes in your net?
Yes, you can.
Awesome.
Maybe I don't want to be a horse against these guys. I want to be a horse in every fight.
Right?
These guys are kind of lame. What? Don't use spirit, you idiot.
Oh.
Right when I broke his shield, he put it up again. Good thing this style takes up nothing, or like uses nothing. I just totally failed at what I was doing there.
Yeah.
Melly.
Melly, get down. Aim for yourself. Boom. Run away! Run away! Melly, come
Oh
here.
my god, are you kidding me?
More?
Get the blue thing! Get the blue thing! Come on! They're in the way! There we go.
Oh, stop, Melly. He's stomping your foot. He's grumpy. What do you want? It's too early, isn't it? What time is it? You got 15 minutes, I'll give you a pick. You can wait a little bit. You can wait a little bit.
Guys, he's fucking... I can't break his shield with horse. I can't
Probably
break
have
his
a
shield
toad.
with horse. No, I don't think...
Yeah,
What? That
toad.
was useless. I can't... I was hitting the shield breaker button and I couldn't break it with horse.
Yeah. Melly, stop crashing by! Oh, you're such a baby. Oh, you're such a baby. Aw, somebody's playing with the cat track toy.
God, the shielding
Melly,
is just so
come on.
annoying. I shielded. I did it
Yay!
once, and I'm never gonna do it again.
Exactly.
I just wanted to prove that I can in fact shield. That guy just went flying. Or, that did nothing. The last orb, like, fully restored it. That one did nothing.
Look at this skinny dude. He's just so helpful.
Thank you for your great kindness in rescuing me. Now that these beasts are dead, I can finally talk to you.
Now, if you shake a tree,
My
does
name
the
is Ken Peckpole.
snow fall off it too?
No.
I'm not one of those monsters. They kept me prisoner so that I
Because
could
that'd be an
see
easy way to make a
more
snowball.
to the customers.
And why does the beach
Hey,
have
my
no
name
snow?
came up for the first time.
Hey, look at that.
No sense dancing around it. You might as well have asked.
Why does the beach have no
My
snow?
life is
You think it doesn't snow on the
It's
beach?
very hot sand.
I'll say.
to do a disservice to her
Alright,
persistence.
I'll play this later.
Why?
Because I want to pay attention to what's going on this.
Force of her will and the
You can
Imperial
talk about
Army,
Animal
but I think
Crossing.
But nobody can see the
I
Animal
want to see the
Crossing.
snow boy.
You have no idea.
I haven't
Oh, I
seen
had a
the snowballs.
meteor shower tonight.
Did you? Oh, you didn't tell me.
I'm gonna get the Sagittarius fragments.
Right,
If you want, you can come to my island.
I'm
I
sure
can
I'll get
go.
one soon.
I'll be surprised.
Then you can come to my island to get more.
Yay.
Yay.
Can I come to your island and make a snow boy?
Yeah. You figure out how to do it.
These cannibals are getting
Melly, come
desperate
here.
enough to cook even someone as ropey as me. The last thing I needed was to be dragged into the caves below. I heard a lot about the caves from the cannibals. There's something down there they call the mother.
Love his
But I think
mustache.
it
Just droops right in front of his
made them
nose.
what they are.
The mother is so ugly. She looks like a pug.
She is some sort of greater demon the cannibals serve. I think she's the reason they're as twisted as they
You
are.
okay, Melly? Yeah.
From
She's
what
like,
I
"Oh."
overheard, the mother was trapped in this hill before sagacious Chen forged the Jade Empire, but something has disturbed her. I don't know
Scratch, scratch, scratch,
how
scratch,
or
scratch, scratch,
why
scratch, scratch,
she
scratch.
returned to the world, but if she can do
Your
this to
stomach.
men, she
I
must be
have an
stubborn.
upset stomach today. Deal with it. I had a salad that did not agree with me at all. I don't know what's wrong with the salad, but it's caused me many.
I swear to God, Dad's
Stomach
stomach
issues.
makes noises every morning.
Oh,
Like,
God.
what's wrong with his digestive system?
What's wrong? What's not wrong with Dad? It's everything, every system.
Is there anything else that I can help you with? Well, they're cannibals. They were once men, but they were corrupted, twisted into flesh-eating
So they're not
abominations.
cannibals.
The keeper,
I mean,
who met
it
everyone
says they are,
including
but they're not
yourself
because
at the
they're
door,
monsters now.
had some skill with
I'm not gonna
magic.
have this argument again, but I don't think
You
they're
might have seen
cannibals.
through the
I think
illusion in
there's
time,
something
but
else,
most people
so they're
never
not.
get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse, changed into one of them. They kept me around in hopes that I would make this place seem more normal,
Comedian that
and
I
they needed
enjoyed.
me to
They
help
were
bring the
asking
in.
about
They're not too bright,
he has a
really.
Long Island Facebook
I
page.
resolved to
Who
try
went
and
to
tip
this
off the
comedy
first
club? And I said, I
warrior
did. I
who
saw
dared
Bob
come to this
Nelson
place.
there. He's hysterical.
The cannibals must be
Very good
starved.
comedian. And somebody said, Lisa, reading these comments on Bob Nelson's page is a GoFundMe. He's very ill. So, oh, fuck.
Had some skill with magic. You might have seen through the illusion in time, but most people never get the chance. They're usually taken, or worse, changed into one of them. They claim that they were changed by a creature called the Mother in the caves below.
Why are you still talking to me? I didn't have an option
Apparently she's
to
the
leave.
Because he just shut
responsible for
up.
I know
sick
all this
creatures.
information.
A good idea. Even you killed the cannibals up here, but there's more in the caves below. I don't know how they got in or out, or how they took prisoners down there. I do know that they were terrified of something called the Forest Shadow. I'm willing to bet that would be a good place to start. If you're planning to tackle these beasts, I want to help. In my own way, of course. I'm not much with my fists. Not anymore, anyway.
Is that nibbling I hear?
You'd be
Yeah, she's
surprised what tricks and
nibbling on
old
her
wonders
unicorn.
you might know. Have you ever heard of Drunken Master style?
No.
I was a master, top of my game, and well known in Phoenix Gate, one of the great
Sure.
cities in the prosperous East.
Sure.
My skills
Sure.
are fame, fortune, and a wife.
Ellie, what's the matter? What?
You weren't listening.
What?
Fame, fortune, and
What?
a wife.
What?
I
What?
discovered fairly early on
What?
that she had opinions, most
What?
of them regarding alcohol
What?
and my regular consumption of it. I can
Oh,
still
they're almost
teach
there.
her,
That's good.
though. She has never expressly forbidden that. I have a few bottles on me right
Oh,
now
God,
if
yeah.
you'd like to learn.
Cancerous tumor in his colon has gone to his lymph nodes. That sucks.
No, no. I think you will be most impressed with what I have to teach you. Pay attention. I don't like repeating myself. Now, when I am with you, I can throw you bottles of wine. You must pick these up in order to use Drunken Master.
Well,
The effect wears off quickly, but I will make sure you don't run out of wine, as long as you keep the enemies off of me. Now, watch my technique.
Drunken Master.
This sucks. You just fall over and it sucks. This is garbage.
There, you got it.
Did you just summon a
Your
ghost?
job
Like,
isn't done, though.
why
There
was
are
that
more
there?
Cannibals in the hill.
hmm.
The hill heaved a short while ago and dislodged a panel in the kitchen wall. These creatures seem to think it was a new way into the caves below. If you truly want to finish this, you must deal with the Mother. The cannibals talked about her often. She's down there somewhere, corrupting everyone who gets close. It must be safer than this
So I
place.
didn't talk about this the other day. I thought I brought it up, but I lost my job earlier this week. It was supposedly
It is because,
because they needed to cut hours because they
Yes.
weren't doing well.
and they it's mostly a nursery and feed store, and they do sell pet supplies and a few gifts and stuff, but mostly it's really a gardening center. And she's all upset, thinking that, oh, I did something wrong. No, she did nothing wrong. I have a friend who works there who's been working there for many years, and every year she's worked there, she gets cut down to being able to work only 1 day a week. So of course, last hired, the rest first fired, but not so much fired as laid off. And I guarantee you, they will pick you up again in spring when they get busy again. Between COVID, if it's normally slow, imagine how slow it is when people can't afford rent, let alone, buying toys and stuff for their dogs or gardening doodads. You know, nobody's gonna be buying planters and Christmassy gifts for their, you know, for their gardens or bird feeders and stuff. They're not gonna worry about feeding birds if they can't make rent. And not also in New York State, they're going to be raising the minimum wage, so they have to pay people more that are working there. They didn't fire you out of the blue. They fired you, or I hate to even say fired. They laid you off.
They let
before.
me go.
Okay, they let you go.
That
On
generally means
the
firing.
beginning of before you started the beginning of a new week. Therefore, I mean, if you had done something wrong, they would have pulled you aside and said, "Hey, this is what you did wrong. Take a hike." Believe me, I've been fired a couple of times.
It's just like, I don't know, maybe it was because I pissed that one guy off.
How powerful is this guy?
Or I was on my phone, or
They would have said, "Put your phone
I
away."
forgot to turn the lights off one time.
Oh no!
I don't know. Maybe they thought I was the one neglecting the animals.
No.
Even though
You don't. We weren't even working enough hours to be there all that time. You worked what, 1, 2, 3 days a week
yeah,
out of 7,
I work on like
and you're not the one that lost the iguana. Did you tell them about that one? The lost iguana.
I think I might have said it.
So yeah, you didn't even lose the iguana. And you know what? Even if you did, Deb was saying that they lose animals like that all the time. There was a gecko that now lives somewhere in the store eating lost crickets. And somebody found it and they said, no, let it go. It eats the crickets. So they don't even want the lost ones back if they survive.
Who's gonna take care of the tarantulas? Who's gonna make sure that their enclosures are okay and they don't get fed calcium-coated crickets?
The people that you taught.
I hope they remember.
You know, you can go check on them. You can go every week to go get crickets. You can say, hey, how's things going? How's my babies?
Again, how are people gonna get my very specific cricket order? Will they be willing to do it for me? Because I need like 5 extra large.
Yes.
So many mediums, so many small.
Yes. That's what they're supposed to do. Just like if somebody came to you and said, hey, I need 5 small, 6
No
medium.
one's ever asked for that though.
Well, you can be the first, and then you'll be the memorable customer that they call Karen because you want a certain amount of crickets just this way. No, or they know you, they know you, and they'll say, go get your damn crickets yourself. And they'll count them and make sure that you're not ripping them off for 5 cents a freaking cricket.
Killing him is the good option.
Yeah. What? What?
Oh my god, this guy is just always in the camera. Look at this.
Melly, what? You want your goodnight cookie?
I don't suppose there are any focus shines in here.
Probably.
No, I don't want to go this way. Melly baby girl.
Okay, I'll get you a cookie. Oh my gosh. Goodness, who needs a cookie? Who needs a goodnight cookie? Let's go to the store and buy more goodnight cookies tomorrow, too. So we'll go to the other store as well so she needs goodnight cookies.
The mother calls you to hunger, to feed. What the fuck?
What?
Why am I looking at the ground? What? This is what I saw when I entered the room.
Okay.
What? Where am I? Where am I? Oh my god, what's happening?
Where's my... Look up. Oh, hello, feet.
Camera.
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 Oh, whoa.
I genuinely have no idea what's happening.
Oh, there's somebody. Oh,
That's me.
okay.
What is causing this? Something went horribly wrong.
Can you like spin the dial on the mouse and see if that
No, that
makes it go
doesn't
widen?
help either.
No.
This is not good. There's a thing Here's the thing. There's like something right there that I can't see.
Oh.
There's some bones.
Nice.
Am I moving?
Yeah, apparently, yeah.
Am I in the ceiling? Like the perspective? Is the perspective in the ceiling?
Apparently.
What the fuck?
It's a really low overhang, so yeah. This is just how you have to do it now. Scratch.
No, that didn't fix it. Am I gonna have to reload the game?
Maybe.
Is this isn't gonna work.
Can't wait to see you fight a ghost like this.
Melly, get down.
Melly! Where's my squirt gun?
When did I last sleep?
Go get a bone. Stop being a butt.
That was weird.
Oh, there we are.
There's not much to look at.
Let's not do that again.
At
Do I have to fight them against fucking hell?
Oops.
Why the... Ah!
Oops. Oops. That was chicken neck there. What the hell was that? You gotta go out. Oh my god, dog. No, she doesn't. Come here. You're driving everybody crazy.
I'm so mad. I'm just gonna...
Just slap them all.
mash your hell.
That's all I ever did when I played this, is just math. That's how I play most video games, come to think of it.
Same.
Mario, what are you doing? Oh, you didn't get my face right in the mic and say that.
How do I change target? How do I change... Fuck!
Oopsies.
Why can't Horse Demon hit through shield?
Nope.
Why?
Nope.
Why?
Just nope.
Why can't there be so many cool like werewolves? Like, what the hell are these things?
It's kind of nice. They're little trolls. They're just happy little trolls.
They're cannonballs.
Cannonball, there you go. Why? Ow. Wonk. Wonk is a word? That was just slang.
I need that.
Wonk. Limpy. It's Limpy Ho. There used to be, for those who don't know, there was a famous triad gangster in Hong Kong named Limpy Ho.
Okay, I'm gonna save. Hope I don't... I'm just not gonna go back
Melly.
into the inn like I did accidentally.
What are you doing?
When I went to the inn and went back to the caves, that's when it freaked out.
What are you doing? Where's your ball? Where's your ball? I heard Mario brother. What's his name? Dr. Mario at you.
Don't throw Dr. Mario. That's the wrong way.
Go get your ball.
Meat.
What kind of meat? No, why are you sniffing around? Go get your ball. Get your ball. Oh, come here and bug us. Go say hi to Joe. Whoa.
What the
Sorry.
fuck? What is that?
It's a commercial for Candy Crush, apparently.
Was that a Yeti?
Yeah. There's abominable snowman or something.
Rats!
filthy fin.
Forgot about them. Oh, rat bastards.
They're immune to Spirit Thief too? What the
What the
fuck?
fuck? Those little rat bastards. Wearing loincloth, apparently.
Horse Demon wears a loincloth too.
You don't want to see his corpse sticks.
And the toad. They all wear loincloths, these demons.
They're just so... what's the word I want? Not shy, bashful, I'm so stupid. Can't think of words unless I'm
Same. I can never think of words.
If If I have the computer in front of me, I can. When I'm writing something. Stop, 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 stop. No, leave her alone. Uninhibited. Or inhibited or something. Yeah.
I thought it's uninhibited.
Yes. Well, uninhibited would mean that they don't care. They're just show everything. Yeah. Well,
I've never heard that in that context.
But yeah, there's a different word I'm thinking of.
Conservative, but not.
Right. Like, they're not exhibitionists, in other words. They're just...
Not prudish.
Yeah. Where's my thesaurus? God damn it.
There's so many little dead ends like this.
No, Melly, get down! Usually when I start opening, as soon as I open up the thesaurus, I will think of the word. Thesaurus.
Bones!
Bones! It's worse than that, he's dead, Jim. No, never mind. Wrong bones.
Bones!
What kind of bones?
One silver. That's great. He just died with like a penny in his pocket. Wow, I don't know where I'm going.
Uninhibited,
Look at that funky
inhibited.
little dude.
Where?
The skeleton.
Bones? Ooh, it looks like a monkey. What the hell?
I think there's one part where the cannibals eat this guy down to his skeleton.
Ow.
It's pretty spooky.
Ouchie.
It probably freaked me out when I was a kid because I was scared of skeletons. Especially the idea of like someone becoming a skeleton.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
Longsword.
Honk, honk. I'm driving me crazy what that damn word is now. Honk.
I wish I was a horse right now. That's my strategy for the game, just be a horse, but I can't be a horse. That's useless. This doesn't work, because they shield and I can't break their shield. Do you have to be in the transformation until you run out of chi, or can you just like stop it at any time? I don't remember.
What uninhibited? Oh god. Uninhibited.
It's too late to... You left more destruction and shattered lives behind you
Hey,
than my wife
sweetie.
shopping for a new hat. I'm clearly going crazy, but I wanted to be here. This
No,
big
no.
mother, whatever. It has to be destroyed. Well, there's no turning back now. Who knows how many more cannibals are down there. When you're ready, let's finish this mother off.
This should be fun. There's enough of the little guys down there. This could be better than the time.
Where the hell did his shoulders go? Jesus.
Oh my god.
That's some seriously sloped shoulders.
I need to restore my stuff. Open.
Melly, don't go pushing
Open.
through the wires. Back up.
Open.
Back up.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's all the way over there. Ugh, do I have to leave and come back? I don't want the glitch to happen again, though.
Modest.
Really? That's the word?
Yes, that's what I was thinking. He's modest. You know, doesn't want to show off his goods.
It's too late to turn back now.
Therefore, he
We have
wears
to
a
finish
loincloth
this
because
before
he's
it gets
modest.
worse.
Oh, I just disappeared. What the fuck? What just happened?
He's scratching his head. Scratch, scratch,
It's
scratch,
too
scratch.
late to turn back now.
What happened? Where?
Thank you again for rest. As you would.
Are you lost?
I'm trying to go over there.
It's too late to turn back now.
What the fuck? What is this?
Glitch? Much? Maybe you can't go. Oh, you know what? It's telling you can't turn back now. Therefore, you were heading the wrong freaking way.
I thought that was the right way.
No, that's why you keep saying it's too late to go back now. Because you were going back.
I remember going across that bridge.
Wow.
Oh, and so it's not letting me heal then. I had no option of healing.
Oopsies.
It won't let me get back.
Right.
So I'm just...
You're
It's
fucked.
just making me go through this.
Look.
It's mommy!
His face.
God, it's disgusting.
Oh, it's gorgeous. Come on, look at that face.
It looks like a pug.
It does
I
look like a
fucking
pug. It
hate
really
pugs.
does. It kind of does. His face. Speaking of mommy.
Get away from me, you beast!
Yow. Just knocks him towards them. Good guy. Splash, splash, splash.
Yeah, I think you have to attack the rocks.
Yeah. And not very bright. Damn, you ugly.
Thousand cuts.
Ba-boom.
Oh, does it have to be like weird looking?
Possibly.
What if I run out of pillars? Do I just fail?
Possibly.
But it's like always gonna be me. Oh,
Oh,
no!
he did one himself.
She,
said, oh.
it's the mother.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god, she just attacked the little guy.
It's in his way. Or her way. Why do I keep using male pronouns on this poor thing?
Get over here. Come on. Come here, girl. Come here.
Here, puppy, 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 puppy. What's that twitch?
How do I change targets? Shit. There we go.
Well, she helped.
Did she just knock
She
it
just
down
knocked
on
it down.
herself?
Yes, she did.
Wow, she's really
So,
good.
like, there's no way you can fail this, in other words. As long as you got her near the target, you're good.
Just like my wife's cousin.
Keep your head down, bum man. I'm
Maybe that was the plan all along. Like, you didn't have to knock it down yourself. You just had to, like, lead
Get her
her.
over there.
Get out of here
I don't
soon.
know.
Look there. That's
Look
our
there.
only chance.
What's up? It's rolling, rolling. Oh, I'm really that music. Kind of like Tommy, I think. It's part of it. So much. I don't know why I don't remember that scene. All I did was spin it a little bit. It wasn't that fast.
I'm really sweetie.
Fuck. Oh, it's Friday night. They're out partying. Getting COVID.
This is a party.
It is, man. The pugs and cannibals. What else?
Furries.
Furries, yeah. With boobs.
And the guy who throws booze at you.
Yeah. That's all you need for a party. Especially the guy who throws booze at you. Maybe they didn't expect you to scream until tomorrow. It's a party. It's a party. It's a cannibal party. Dog's like, okay, bye. Now I know how to get rid of Nelly. You gotta tell her she's so pretty. I see you peeking under there. Look at that. Alright. Oh. You don't have to go out. Because if I stand up, you're gonna run. You don't want to go out. You're lying. You're telling fibbies.
Hey!
You sure? You gonna go out? See, you're coming back to me. No, I'm not feeding you. You had enough food. Stop it. You had your cookie. Go lay down. Go eat your bone.
You have to respect that kind of mindless dedication. Ah, well, let's go find something else to cleave. You should probably go down to his camp and check with Lord Jade. He'll likely
My
want
goodness.
I love the scream yawns.
Let's go. I'm sure
But
Bull can make its way back to Jen's Landing. Even if there's more cannibals about, he's too skinny to eat.
God, his beard is just constantly clipping through his flesh.
Well, look how sharp it is. I mean, it's like, it's probably waxed and, you know, pointy. It's not at all soft and fluffy. Aha. Come here. Come here, you doofus. You're not getting a cookie. You had enough cookie.
This is a good gem. Where did it come from?
Oh. Mom, grumble, grumble.
This is a decent one too.
Henrik.
Are there any more ghosts? The ghost should be gone, right?
Don't know, man. Whole place is full of haunted things. And of course, there's the ghosty children.
That's in the other place.
Why do I think that comes up sooner?
I think it's because you can choose out of 3 things.
Okay. Because I know I've played that. That was like almost like a first mission for me.
Yeah, there's the flooded town, there's the pirate area, and there's the forest. And you can do them in any order.
Gotcha. I guess, you know, I probably had the book in front of me and just went, okay, I'm going by the book.
Yeah, that did come up first in the book. I remember that.
Yep. Because I like to cheat.
I wondered how long it would be before you made your way down here. I'm sure I don't need to
Kinda
tell
just
you, but the air
looking
has
off into
changed
space.
And that guy
And that one in the background, yeah.
So funny.
It's like, really? Can they at least have them all facing towards the action so we see what's going on? Look, did you scratch on Colby's chair? You trying to get him to come out?
She explained what
This
happened
is a scratchy post right here, buddy. Look.
Glad you had the skills to deal with that.
Thing about how on vinegar, it's like apple cider vinegar with the mother. It seems foreboding in a way.
That they did. Imagine such horrors trapped under my
We don't
own
know.
land. Here is the
What's
wind
that guy
map you
doing?
wanted. The copy is near perfect, and I assure
He's
you,
talking along with him.
assassins will never know you have it.
He says, I want to get in on the conversation too. Oh, he's talking to that guy. Okay.
No, there was another guy that was
Oh,
standing by
okay.
himself that was gesturing
These
at
trees
nothing.
will need to be
Sometimes it's good to talk to yourself. Melly, leave the
Besides,
video
I
alone.
think
Look at him,
I have
look at
some
him.
family business to
Oh,
catch
he
up
stopped.
on.
Sorry.
Old
I was trying to keep the
alliances
cat from
reforged,
clawing
as
your
it
dog's
were.
eyes out.
Oh no, her eyes are too pretty.
I know, so let me do my job here. She wants to slap at the cat, and the cat's going, I don't want to play. Right? Kitty wants to play with a toy, not you.
Like a gift from the heavens.
Nice.
Farewell.
There she goes.
That map
She's
will
got the
carry
rips, don't
safely
chase her.
if you can find a flyer with the range.
I don't think dogs
wish you
understand the
all
rips.
best of luck.
They have zoomies.
They have zoomies, but they don't just randomly run through the house like, ew.
What?
Level up.
Yay! Time to level up your witch. Or bitch.
I should have named her the bitch.
There you go. You level up the bitch.
Oh my god, my mind is so high.
Excuse me? It's those mushrooms I keep seeing all around. Those glowing mushrooms. No. Let her play with her toy! Oh my god, Melly.
Ooh.
Come here. That's her toy. Be nice. Yeah. No. God, Ryan Reynolds is doing an ad for Mint Mobile with a bear trap. Wait, what? I love Ryan Reynolds. I wish I could turn the sound on to this right now.
I need a spirit. What is this?
Cutscene!
I don't have time for this.
Oh, her toy. I can't reach. Oh, kisses for Chilla. Ready? Go get it. Go get it. The face you just gave me, like, you wanna. Aw, Diamond wants to play. Look at her. Pardon me while I go gush over the chinchilla. Hello, Diamond. Oh, and what? You can't have. Oh, you want an apple? You want a piece of chew? Oh my goodness, they both are begging for an apple. Hang on, I have to you look so cute. Smelly, look. Aw. Do you guys want an apple? Do you want? Where's Diamond? Diamond, here. Do you guys want an apple? Alright, there we go. We both have a little apple. Diamond first. Little, age before beauty there. There you go, sweetie. Is it worth it? Just a tiny piece of apple. Oof! Let me see this picture. We need a camera. I can share these wonderful pictures.
Are you getting slow in your old age, Jan?
Okay, Diamond's not on this picture, but Melly's cute.
Most valuable lessons we're learning
See, like
where
apple?
you were wrong. 17th square
Here, they're both
line,
here.
if you please.
The guy has apple?
You are being rude, Gian. We have a guest. Let us place the game on hold a moment.
Why is one of them speaking one language and the other one speaking the other language?
Translating?
Like,
Uh-oh. These pretty clouds I got the other day. What? Do you gotta go out? You better go out.
You did not
I'm gonna
turn
stand
your
up and you better not come running back to me. Good girl, let's go. Go out. Go potty. No, don't. What are you doing?
Surely you know of Yi, the capturing game? Play on a board of 19 rows and columns. The black and white pieces capture territory for their player.
I need to listen to the dog running up and down the stairs. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Stop growling at us off the stairs.
I too see strength, but also the capacity.
There it goes. Go get it.
He would like nothing more than to have you as a student. But show me that you walk the way of the open
I
pond.
tire her out. Maybe she
I'll
goes to
teach you
sleep.
the mysteries of stone.
Come here.
Who needs men? A pair of trusty axes at your side can do wonders.
Say trusty axe or crusty axe? Whip. The head turns on this. He looks so happy.
he's an evil dude too.
I know. The ones that smile all the time, those are the ones you really gotta watch out for. What,
Melly, shut
Melly?
up.
Come here, I think it's time for you to have a peanut butter bone. Come here. What's going on this way?
I can't even interact with these people. Can't clip through them. Can't talk to them. They're just kind of there to be there.
I wonder if you heard it before.
This is my corner. I paid for
You
it.
got so many bones, I don't know which one's the one that you're gonna work on.
Filthy thieves stole my rags.
You ever seen a ghost? My parents are ghosts now. I ain't never seen them though.
If one more of these villagers sneers at me, I'm going to start punching.
What? That's not even close. I'm going to start punching.
I gave you 2 extra duties. Get back to that galley and start cleaning.
We don't have to listen to you, Ing. You're a captain without a ship. She's nothing but a landlocked house now.
I will discover a way to free this ship. Until then, you'd better follow orders.
I've had enough of you and your orders.
Now get back in that ship. I'm your captain. Understand?
Go get that and go be a good girl.
You're still the captain. For now. But if you don't get us out of this town soon, you're going to have a mutiny on your hands. Then we'll see what's what.
Oh my god, my focus bar is so long.
If you've come to
I
complain
wish I
about my
had
men, I don't want to hear it.
a chi bar
Minister
that
Sheng
long,
gets the
but I
great
don't have
dam
a
closed,
good
we'll be
spirit
happy to
gem.
leave. Until then, we're stuck here. I'm Captain Ing. This is my ship, the Lucky Knight. She's a fine vessel, or was. Now that the great dam
Where did the
is open,
trend
we
of
may have
referring to
stranded her
boats
along
as
with me and my
she's
men.
come from?
We're sailors. We don't belong on land. If we
Because
could just
male
get our
sailors
ship
got
back on the
very,
water,
very
everything would be
lonely.
fine. But that won't
It
happen
would
until
be
someone
gay
finds
if
a
it
way to
was
close
a
the
male
dam.
boat and they loved it.
That's right. You gotta protect it. You gotta, you know. Let me
If
look that
I
up.
leave
I
the
think
ship,
it's
my men will
I
have
think
not
the
far
ship
off.
burning in flames. The locals think the dam is
Oh, I
haunted.
smell that
And
peanut
Minister
butter.
Sheng
Sorry.
can't find anyone brave enough
I like
to risk
I had,
peanut
his
I
butter.
had to get a mouthful of it. It's yummy. Why?
The moment I saw you, I knew you were the fearless sort.
Sheep.
I hoped you would offer to help. It shames me to need the help of a stranger. I'm not a rich man, but my reputation, my ship, and my men are worth everything I can.
Ah.
Close
It
the
relates
dam
to
and
the
free
idea
us.
of a female
I'll
figure
give
such
you
as a
all
mother
the
or
silver.
goddess guiding and protecting the ship and its crew.
You won't get too far if you don't speak to Minister Sheng first. The dam is located
And,
in the woods.
let's see.
A pair of massive gates
There's
block
also evidence of
Only Sheng
grammatical
has the
gender, like in Latin, referring to a shield as a she. In Latin, ship means navis,
Excellent. Key will get you into
which
the
is a
rooms
feminine
where you
word.
can close
So
the
making
great
boats
dam.
female and calling them
I
she
hope
is
to
an
see the
ancient
water
custom
rising
giving
soon.
genders to inanimate objects.
Good luck.
It's like how in Spanish, random things are male.
Right.
Like,
It's hard for me to say this.
shit, I don't remember a single Spanish noun. Oh boy.
Are German ships male? Let's see.
Computadora. That's computer, that's female.
Yeah.
I took how many years of Spanish? Like 4 maybe? I can't remember shit. I took a Japanese class for 1 semester too, and I also don't remember anything.
I would remember stuff. I mean, if someone speaks Spanish, I can probably go, yeah, I understand a couple of words here and there. It's like with sign language.
Yeah, that was what was happening at work the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you hear it and then it's like, oh, I know what they're saying.
But
Same thing with
I
sign
didn't
language.
I just understood a word every now and again.
Yeah, but you can get enough to get the gist of it. I probably couldn't get into a conversation, but like if I watch a sign language interpreter, I'll be like, oh, I know what that means. I know what that means. I speak really good pidgin sign language. There was a cafeteria worker at the middle school where I used to work who was deaf, and she wore a hearing aid, but you know it was uncomfortable, and so she'd rather not wear it. And most of the time she just went without, and the head cook knew sign language and would interpret for her occasionally. And I got by with my pidgin sign language, and one time we're talking about her boss, and I just kind of to the side signed what I know as asshole, which is basically you make a cup with your hand, you know, like a circle, I guess, you know. How would you describe that? Open palm, open fist, like you're holding a dick, basically. And then take your other hand and make circle or with your pointer finger around the edge of it, which is asshole. And she went, no, let me show you a better one. And she kind of showed it to me, and I went, oh, I didn't know that. And I said, it's regional? She goes, yeah, there's regional signs, just like there's regional accents, or, you know, like around here you call a creek a crick, which I've never heard of, or calling soda pop. Same thing.
No.
I know.
It's not pop.
I know. Well, the first time somebody in California asked me if I wanted a sack for my groceries, and I went, excuse me?
No, it's really fucked up. Like, I think in some of the southern states, they call all soda
Coke. Yeah. You want a Coke? No, I'll have a root beer, please. No, that's a Coke. No, what? Excuse me?
What do they call root beer? Do they call it root beer Coke? Like, what is that?
Probably, yeah. It's kind of like soda. You want a root beer soda, or you want a root beer Coke?
That's,
yeah.
I hate Southerners.
Well, you know why? Probably because the Coca-Cola company is in Georgia. So, you know, it's like film, Kodak. Around here, everything is Kodak. Or used to be. Or how do you make a copy? What is it? It's a Xerox.
But Coke is what the fuck?
What happened? You just backed into it?
No, I was trying to back out. Okay, I'm backing up. But Coke is a flavor. It's cola. It's.
Coke is a company. Cola is a flavor.
I know, but it's still no.
Cola is a
Coke,
flavor.
Coke is the flavor. You don't when you.
No, it's Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it is cola, but it's also Coke. It's like.
Yeah, most people know what you want when you want a Coke.
Yeah,
it's a cola.
nobody says cola.
Like Pepsi Cola. You used to say Pepsi Cola, but
Yeah,
that's Pepsi.
Pepsi and Coke. Those are two different things. They're both
Or
cola,
RC.
but they're two different things. And you can't just call a Pepsi Coke. That's
That would be
fucked up.
really weird, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
you can't do that. They probably do that in the.
Well, you don't
southern
mention
states.
Pepsi in Georgia because they'll shoot you. Because that is a Coca-Cola state. Atlanta is the headquarters for Coca-Cola. They have every kind of. You can go to their factory and have every kind of flavor of Coke there is, including like the Mexican stuff and all these other cool things. What is the cat scratching at? Kitty, where are you? What is she doing? I keep hearing her doing weird things. Some memes. Okay, I'm about to open the soda. Hopefully it won't be too loud. I'll do it over here, soda. There we go.
You barely got into the yellow zone.
Awesome.
I forgot where I'm supposed to.
Unlike you the other day, where it's like.
I did that on purpose.
Oh, you're nice. Oh, there she is. I love her.
You have managed to survive. I suppose someone of your skill cannot be easily dissuaded.
I'll drink Coke or Pepsi, but I like Coke more.
I will drink RC if I can find it in a glass bottle.
I've never had that.
RC used to be steak soda. We used to go over to our friend Tom's house, and that's all we would have is RC Cola in a glass bottle, because it was really tasty that way. I haven't had RC since, and I don't know if I'd enjoy it or not, or if it would taste the same. I'll have to buy you some RC Cola. I mean, I don't know if they have a diet
Is it more
version.
Pepsi or more Coke?
Probably more Pepsi. It's a little sweeter.
Is it like half Pepsi, half Coke, or is it?
It's generic. Okay, you like
thing?
Wegmans Coke?
I've
Wegmans
never had
Cola?
that either.
Oh my. It's a generic cola. It's really nothing. There's something about it just tastes so good when it's in glass bottles. I can't describe it. It's just a different flavor of Coca-Cola.
I want nothing more than for you to continue your journey.
And speaking of sodas and stuff, cream soda. I could swear that when we used to go to my grandmother's house in Yonkers, they had an A&P grocery, and she used to fill up her little refrigerator downstairs, like the one that's kind of, like a little student size, with soda from A&P, and I always would go for the cream soda. And I put it in a glass or whatever, but I could swear it was clear or like very pale. It was not dark like this stuff. It was really.
That definitely exists.
Yeah.
They probably sell it at Country Max.
Yeah, and I was like, it was just the store brand, like buying Wegmans A&P cream soda, but it was like really pale.
They also make red cream soda.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too. Well, there's that company that Wegmans sells that makes the Dr. Brown's or something, makes all sorts of weird root beers and cokes and cream sodas, and I think their cream soda's red.
I think Faygo makes red cream soda.
Faygo. Remember how crazy we went looking for Faygo because of your freaking Homestuck shit?
We looked at
Jesus.
so many stores. But we did find it eventually.
You did, at that little gas station. The goose. Yellow goose. And then they changed owners and now they don't have it anymore. Oh my god.
We didn't even drink the Faygo.
I know! It was like a prop. It was like the trough. You just wanted it as a prop.
If you actually reach the Imperial City, I will be impressed. Until then, I wish you luck. You are a surprising little peasant.
I lost my train of thought. There was something else I was going to say about sodas in general or something like that. Red. Oh, the red. Do you remember those hot dogs that Dad bought?
Yeah.
They were red.
I want those. They had a crispy shell.
Yeah, they snap when you bite into them.
Those were good.
And we were right there where they sell them, but we were going to New Hampshire and shit, and we were supposed to circle back around and go through New York again, and we were going to get some, but we kind of took a different way home, and so we didn't get those hot dogs. I gotta get a hold of Mike and say, can you please, put them in some dry ice and send us some. Or next time he comes up here, bring some with him. Next time I go over to his house, ride his horse and fall off again.
Aren't white hot dogs pretty much just a Rochester thing?
No, actually no. They're just basically a different.
Or at least calling them white hots.
Maybe.
I think that's a Rochester
at very least,
thing.
I think it's Midwest. Let me see. What
And
else
having them in garbage plates.
Yeah, garbage place is definitely Rochester.
Yeah.
That's a Rochester. Although it's expanded now to Buffalo and some other places.
I've still never had a garbage plate.
We gotta get you to
I'll
Nick
try one.
Tahoe's.
I think.
Just be really hungry and be ready for greasy shit. Cause it's a pile of just, you got hash browns, you got hot dog or hamburger. What else they put in the
macaroni
and salad,
home fries.
Oh, yep. It's a whole shit ton of stuff in there.
Beef chili
sauce. Yeah, that beef is.
They usually put onions on it, but I would not have onions.
Right. You don't have to. You don't have to.
Check on the sentry golems.
Let's see.
If anyone tries to enter these ruins, kill them.
Where?
Of course, Dread One.
Hey, get down, Melly. Where are white hots sold? Whoops. No, not where do white tigers live. God damn it.
You have your orders. No one can enter the ruins. Kill the intruder.
I get my big fingers.
Get over here. Get over here. What, are you scared?
It is a Western New York thing. White hot is most popular in central and western New York and typically composed of a combination of uncured and unsmoked pork, beef, and veal.
I didn't break his shield. How come I could break that guy's shield? Oh, he's dead.
Shush. Do you really want to go out?
Monkey shrine, monkey shrine.
Monkey shriners. The monkeys are just like, cool. They're all good with that.
Oh, ghosts.
Oh, ghosts?
That ghost just teleported. I'm
well,
gonna
of course, they're
excuse
ghosts.
that because
they're freaking ghosts. What do you expect?
Ghosts are allowed to
Exactly.
glitch like that.
Not a glitch, it's just what a
I'm
ghost
pretty
does.
sure it's a glitch.
For a minute I thought he's holding a mop. What the hell? Oh, another COVID-19 update. A Hill student and an Oliver staff member have tested positive with COVID today. They are not related. And they have not been on campus since November 6th. Bullshit. Oh, this time, are they actually saying that? Oh, here we go. No, both cases are not a result of being on our campus.
Isn't he cute?
Oh, while they are still investigating the possible exposure of 2 additional staff members at Oliver, they've just determined that there is no exposure to anyone else in the classrooms, on school buses, or in our school buildings. They always say that. It's just like, you know, rubber stamp. Oh, I love his voice. Yes, my precious.
He doesn't move his mouth while talking. Maybe he's telepathic.
Melly, get down! That's why people tune into this, so they can listen to us yell, Melly, get down! What are you eating? What is that? Is that paper?
It keeps giving me the opportunity to kill him. Every dialogue option.
I know, it's like, kill me! Just kill me! That voice, though. That voice. Yes. Yes.
See, every single thing where it lets me pick a dialogue.
Just get out of here.
Like,
Just get out of here.
Kill.
Not every. You can tell them to go away.
No, I'm not saying every option. I'm saying every time it pops up and lets me choose an option, one of the options is kill.
Oh, look, you got good karma.
Yay.
And now, Melly, are you actually gonna go out, or are you just gonna run back upstairs when I get up?
What if that was him?
What is the name of the big weirdo-looking guy?
That guy?
Yeah, the
Black Rowan.
Oh, that's right.
No, you have 1 HP. Why are you shooting? Look at these ghosts
Just watching. They're just coming to watch. They're taking bets. Alright, I'll let you out. I'll be back. I can't wait to get stairs. You gotta go? Let's go. Go. Go, go, go.
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Idiot! She's obviously a spy. Kill her!
Longsword.
That was completely unnecessary, but I had to. There's a spirit font nearby, so it's good. It's all good. Oh shit. I didn't want to go this way.
These pathetic ghosts are becoming an annoyance. Ripping them apart was fun for a time, but now it's
You rip
just
apart a
work.
ghost.
I wish we were stationed at Gao's lair instead of here.
Good news. Inquisitor Lim wants us to bring the inscrutable power source to Gao's factory. Just change the command word on the damn sentry so we can go.
I just changed the command word to Xiaohua this morning. Do I have to change it again?
Inquisitor Lim wants the command word on those sentry golems changed before we deliver
I
this
think
power
you can
source.
turn into a
Are you
golem,
going to
I
be the
think.
one to tell him you couldn't be bothered?
I think it's really slow, so it might not even be worth using.
Let's
And
go.
horse
It'll be
demons are
safer if we
way
stick
cooler.
together. There are many dangers along the way to the dam.
Dangers. Like command words slipping into enemy hands?
Spirit be spirit be. Yeah. You'll never win.
I should go back to that spirit font. Probably gonna run into another cutscene. I don't know how to navigate this place. What is this? This is not where I want to be. How did that happen? Can I fall off of here? Darn. Open it. Why is this so difficult?
You are drawn by destiny, like water flowing, bleeding.
What's taking her so long
Have you begun to
downstairs?
question your path? It is murky, blocked, but carefully crafted. You are on this path because you have been shaped, groomed, and the predators have been drawn away to let you pass. Can you see how that path winds towards your prey?
Nelly.
You are meant to learn, but not too much.
Nelly, come
To
here.
see, but not too clearly. To succeed, but not completely.
Melly moo.
To control an outcome, control the beginning. It is godlike, the most arrogant action. That is what was done.
Alright, what I miss? What I miss? Oh, is she holding her head again?
But listen, endings come at their own pace.
I don't know who her manicurist
You
is.
better serve your cause by asking where it began. Question why the path is there, not where it leads. For now, look to yourself. The guardian ahead will test and teach. He is an ally.
Why does she have to use so many words if she can only be there for so long?
Seriously, it's like, shut up and
Fulfill your destiny.
save your piece and go.
None of these words are meaningful.
They are to her. She's had them written down for a while now.
I prefer a more active approach. Let's keep moving.
Malia, what are you doing? Malia, come here. Oh, there she is. Hello, kid.
The Guardian is coming. He's very mad. He got mad at this man and hurt him. You better go away right now or he'll get mad at you too.
Creepy little kid.
I don't matter. Only the Guardian matters. He's going to be very cross with you.
I
You
see a
should run
spirit
before he
font
gets
over there.
here.
Yay!
Yay! You have to get past creepy little kid though.
It's too late. I told you to run away, but you didn't listen. Now the Guardian's here and he's going to hurt you. He's really mad.
Longsword.
No sword.
Horse demon form.
What the fuck?
Well,
What happened?
oh yeah. Malia, come here.
I didn't even turn into it. It just stopped.
Melly, come here. Stop looking for that.
Horse demon form.
Let me be. Oh shit, I'm done. Can't heal, can't heal, can't heal. Oh no.
Getting him behind him and just smacking him, that's nice.
Where did I save? Is this like... Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Just run past her right to the freaking thing.
It won't let me...
Melly, what do you got? Such a bone.
That cutscene
Good
messed
girl.
me up.
Longsword.
Shut up, shut up.
Longsword.
Ooh, this didn't sound good.
Why isn't this guy helping with the very thing?
Just didn't feel like it. It's intimidating. Kind of reminds me of that Panic at the Disco video.
What?
And you gonna throw somebody else out there or what? Not a bad choice.
Should I make her my follower?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because we have to do 2 for 1 with that one.
The Guardian says you might need it.
Isn't there another demon? Is that a
Not-
spoiler? I thought there was
Oops.
another one.
The Guardian doesn't know what it's for, but he
She's
knows
like
it's important.
6. What? How does she know what
Otherwise, why would that
inscrutable
relic
means?
have it?
She's a very
better keep
intelligent
it for
6,
now.
okay? She was homeschooled.
The Guardian says we don't have to stay here anymore. He says we have to go with you now. Is that right?
Look at her mouth movements though.
She looks really sad. Just
Well,
her
she's
eyebrows
supposed to.
make her look really sad.
Yeah, she's supposed to look that way. She's supposed to look really, kind of depressed and Not in a good way.
I like you. The Guardian likes you
These
too.
weren't supposed to be happy. Look at those
Yeah.
eyebrows. Just like,
This is going to be exciting.
Hey, stop looking frightened.
Who dares approach? Speak the command word or suffer the wrath of death. So what? You may pass.
But there's no bridge. Ah!
I don't know if I like skipped things or I thought there was stuff you could do with the ghosts. I don't even know what this is.
Well, in this where there's some part where you have to repair a bridge or something. Did you do that yet?
I think I skipped some things. 'Cause I just left that area with the ghosts.
Maybe the side quest. Oh no, this is it. This is the bridge you need to
No,
do.
but there was a place with ghosts flying around. I think it was optional stuff, but I want to do it.
Yeah, you can always go back. Everything's uphill in this place.
This is...
You're heading that way.
No, I'm not. I'm heading
You're
back
heading back to the tea house.
Yeah, I don't want to go to the tea house.
Fine. What's wrong with the tea house? It's an awesome place.
I want to go to the place with the ghosts. No, I forgot about this.
More ghosts.
Shit, hold on.
What the heck was that guy? It looked like Lion King there. It's like they brought Scar in. You got meat shot?
No.
No, okay, I thought so.
Am I hitting this guy? Oh, he's shielding. I couldn't see the time that big guy.
That's what she said last time before she died.
Where are the ghosts?
That's a good thing. You give Melly a bone, she chews on it for a few minutes, she gets tired. Good puppy. Okay, good girl. You are.
Bones. Bones.
Bones.
Bones. Where? Bones where? Where are bones?
Sick bay. Only Star Trek fans will get that.
I think I went in a circle somehow.
Good job. Don't you have a map?
Not a good one.
Sorry.
What was that? I don't even know what just happened.
Must have found something good. Melly. Oh, double pop. Monkeys! Baboon!
Where's the bamboo cask? Where is it? There it is. It tells you it's from so far away.
Melly, you having a temper tantrum
What
again?
is this?
Melly having a temper tantrum. Oh, Mom. Oh, Rob. You bastard. She's having a temper tantrum.
Oh, baby.
Oh, she needs attention. Oh, all the attentions.
What is this?
And I'm dead. Oh, fuck. What? You're just a puppy. You're just a silly old puppy.
Little tasty children's.
Yummy. Look at these paws. Oh, look at these knots and those feathers. Oh my goodness, Melanie, Melanie, you need your feathers left out. You need to go to the groomer. You need to go to the groomer.
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
Are you here for us to hurt?
I love your children. They're so pathetically sad.
Her name is Meow. She's kind of strange. I'm Bin. We live in the orphanage. At least we used
That's
to
just pronounced
long
Mew,
ago,
but anyway.
before the waters came.
We're dead, big person. We're dead. And you can't hurt us anymore. I need healing. You.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you strange.
Well, being dead and talking is not strange at all, though.
I don't care. Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us.
And those ghosts just vibing out there.
Yeah. Chilling.
You don't care about us. Big people don't help us. They only want to hurt.
Just ignore her. She's gone strange
Oh, the
because of what
glowing
happened
eyes.
when the water came. We were locked in
A Spider-Man
trapped in
suit.
an orphanage with the rest of the children. As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off.
What?
Then we clawed at the window.
What are you eating?
When
Their
the water was
fingernails
too
came
high,
off.
we clawed at each other. Then we stopped.
I don't care that the children died, just
Oh, those-
fingernails
yeah.
are gross.
Yeah.
Even though I tear my toenails off.
And of course the other girl's just like standing over there staring at nothing.
The families helped them and they lived. Nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired of living once. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushin, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head.
No, Meow, that won't make you
Gestures.
happy. That will just make you
Praise the Lord.
stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
Looks like we have stink clouds coming off of them.
Well, they've been dead for a long time.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushin for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The orphan master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest. We can find peace for a time at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever.
We have a clock in the dining room that's supposed to go make frog noises every hour, but it's broken, so now it just goes twang.
I don't know where Yushan is now. When the flood came, I prayed he would save us. But he never showed up.
So is he at the tea house?
Mm.
Or do I just have to
You have to go back to the
blindly
tea house.
wander around?
Yeah, you go back to the tea house.
He didn't care about us. Nobody cares about us.
Either tea house or the village, but I think it's a
drinks
tea
in the
house.
tea house. It's like we never existed. Yes, find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushin's head. Bring him here and let me kill him.
No, please, living one. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Oh, new field research. I'm just doing this.
These skulls. They look so
Nice.
funny.
They look like
This is
gorillas or
spider
something.
web. It looks so cartoonish. Open. Open. Aura of Malice.
Yes.
I think there are other ghost quests.
Hmm.
I don't remember. Rockets. Oh, the rat.
Rat.
What the rat told me.
Rat. Fire. Hmm. That's not the right way.
I guess I gotta go look for that guy. I
Yep.
thought there was more stuff you could do
Nope.
there, but maybe not.
Nope. What the hell is that thing?
What is
Put the
that
kid
thing?
in it. See what happens. Excuse you.
It's my back. It's always my back.
We believe you.
There's a dead guy here.
Dead guy here.
Just rolled over him.
Jeez. That's not very respectful. Did Dom just collapse? The whole ground shook. It's like, boom. Okay then, Melly.
Why isn't there a run button?
That's much better.
That's much better. Running? She feels better if she runs, I
That's
guess.
much better.
That's much better.
Okay then.
I don't know where I'm going. Oh, here we go. I was going the right way.
Ah.
Are we certain there is no room for us
Oh,
to stay
I don't want to
in
talk to
Tim's
these
You gotta
people.
talk to
Do we
those
really
people.
need
They're
to camp
waiting for you.
outside?
They're so faithful.
The ground is soft enough for a warrior. Walls just get in the way when the fighting starts. Besides, I've yet to find a bed that fits me.
Not everyone has a hide as thick as yours. I know. I don't want to impose on anyone.
Haha, if you change your mind, let me know. Few people can impose on people
You
as well
people.
as I
Hey,
can.
wait a minute.
Few people.
Oh, few. Okay.
Just got stuck on that pillar.
Ouch. Trying to walk into things.
Hmm. I still need to do the thing with the owner of this place, which I don't know how to do, and I don't want to Google it, even though I probably should.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days.
3 days?
Master Dutong isn't as generous as old Mother Quan used to be. You can't stay here anymore.
No, I'm sorry, Yanwan. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast.
What the heck? Did this beard just stand up on its own? Jesus. Freaky.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink. Or 3. Or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
More wine?
Whoa, what the? She just like jerked.
Just that's how they react.
Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or can you get some?
The beard.
I know, right? It defies gravity. It just flops up.
Nobody asked for my
And he's got this weird thing over his neck. What the hell is that? Is it really shiny, or is just like somebody tried to cut his neck off?
Some useless old drunk. I'll show him. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam.
Why is it bouncing like that?
To get my courage
Hitting his belly.
You can't be serious.
I am, Shirley. I am serious. Don't call me Shirley.
But the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead. Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp. If I didn't have more pressing business. I promise to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close
So
the
can I
dam,
not do the pirate
they'll
part
think I'm
until
a
after
hero.
I do the dam part?
I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go. You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it.
More
to the pirate lair.
Oh, I
I'll
am the
make my way
pirate
down to the
king.
little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go. Good, good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine. Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town
Southeast
when
corner
you're ready to
of
go.
I don't know my directions.
You're screwed.
Those sailors are the worst. They're rude and crude, and they don't keep their hands to themselves.
Dutong claims he's going to turn this tea house into a tavern.
What's wrong with that?
I suspect there must be some reason beyond the desire to add the agony of conversing with you to my already incalculable sufferings. I understand your desire
I don't
to
remember
seek
who this guy is.
elucidation from
Oh,
which
I think this was the guy who I called a pompous ass.
Oh yeah.
That came up in the dialogue, but
Yeah.
I don't even remember what his deal was.
However, I'm in no mood to converse with you, not while my heart bears the weight of my great burden. I am at the stage of my life in which I long for companionship. Unfortunately, Perhaps everyone else's standards are far too low.
Is this a side
I should
quest?
allow myself to be saddled with a marriage of
I
convenience.
can't proceed
I
with the
deserve
side
so
quest if
much
I call him
more.
a pompous ass.
Don't call him a pompous ass again. He
First
deserved it the first
option.
time.
Farewell. Perhaps we shall speak again if you ever tire of the
Maybe I have to
braying
do
and
something
neighing of
else
these
first.
barnyard animals.
Where's that one dude? Here he is.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace? Why do you care? That was a long time ago.
Oh, I just hit my tooth on this Coke bottle.
Good
Those days
job.
are gone forever.
At least it was plastic and not glass.
Oh, yeah.
I was at the point
You've hit your
of
teeth on
buying
worse
food in
things
the
like
fridge,
ice.
I ran
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was
Timber.
nothing I could do. Water
Never hear that song
poison. I
again.
had to
Not thinking of
flee.
that.
I came here with other survivors. and
Yeah,
settled
I
this
fell
town.
on my face
tried to
while ice
start a
skating
new
in
life,
gym
but
class.
everywhere I go,
I
see
I didn't put my
little
hands out in
faces
front of me
watching
because I had this
The better man
irrational
might have
fear
said.
of someone running
Sometimes
over
I
my
wonder
fingers
if I
while
should have
ice
died
skating,
like
even
that.
though I don't know what would be worse. Probably that, but still, it probably wouldn't have happened. But yeah, that was my logic, and I ended up breaking one of my front teeth in half. Yeah.
No, it wouldn't have. But these
It
days,
didn't
I
really
look
hurt
sad
that
and
much.
pathetic
It was just very
freaking out.
cold.
Things be any worse if
I
I was a ghost.
yeah,
in
because
the
I broke
room?
my tooth. It's like it's gone. My tooth is gone.
They fixed it very nicely. Remember he said it would only last for a couple of weeks or something, or a couple of months, and it lasted years. Yeah, they only just redid it this year, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Ben, I recognized
Was it your
the
senior
name.
year, wasn't
A
it?
quiet boy, I
I
think.
think it was junior year.
I
Okay.
barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them. No, not the orphanage. The ruins are haunted. The children will be waiting for me. No!
No. They're coming to get you, Tommy. What was that line?
You're right.
They're
I
coming to
compared
get
it
you,
to my
Barbara.
I must face the demons of my past and end this one way or another. I'll go with you and accept whatever fate awaits me.
Is it just gonna transport
Yeah,
me there?
bastard. Yep.
Yay! I didn't want to have to find this place again.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
Did Melly just fart?
No.
Yes, she did.
Yushan was not brought here so you could make him
It's
suffer.
usually just when she stands
You
up on her
must bury
hind
our
legs.
bones.
Well, she's been eating bones, so.
Finally
When she
rest.
looks out the window to bark, she always lets out a big fart.
I am so sorry.
Whoa.
Make of glow in the dark
Magical.
bones. I want glow in the dark bones.
How many femurs do these kids have?
Jesus, they're like little animals. No skulls, just femurs. What about the rest of them over there? You'll find their bones and bury them too, bitch.
I guess that could be why there were so many femurs.
She still doesn't forgive you, man.
It's done. The bones of the children are buried at
Your
last.
dad's snoring.
I just...
Through the
I just
closed
wish
door
I
yet.
could do
He's so loud. Not as loud as you,
no-
though.
Really?
Yeah,
Seriously?
you're worse.
Well, damn, I never knew that. Well, I mean, I'm sleeping, so how should I know?
I gotta get a recording. It's really
No,
bad.
that's okay. That's okay. Every once in a while, if I fall asleep on my back, then I know I'm snoring bad because I wake up and like my uvula is swollen from all that rattling.
And
It's still bad even when you're not on your back.
I don't know why.
this guilt for many years. Now that this is done, maybe I
I mean, you snore, but like very softly.
Because of you.
I think it's just the shape of my mouth. I've got this really high ceiling for the roof of my mouth, and then a lot of soft palate, so can't help it. It's just the way my mouth is formed. I remember I had a singing teacher who was like, I want to take a picture of the inside of your mouth. It's perfect. I'm like, excuse me? Exactly. I was kind of creeped out. I was in like junior high, and I'm like, excuse me? Yeah, she's like, well, you have like a bell mouth. And, you know, she goes, your mouth. I'm like, you're telling me I have a big mouth, huh? But she said I have a very, very high roof of the mouth, and you know, good for sound to echo out and so forth. Yeah.
Where's that dragon powder the rat was talking about?
Here's the thing I was curious about. I was reading this article that says that some people don't have inner dialogue.
Yeah.
And that freaks me out. How do you, like, not think without inner dialogue?
I'm wondering if maybe
do you just see in pictures?
They do, and they didn't know, like, what it, like, they didn't know how to compare their experience to others, so they're...
But they say there's no voice in their head at all. And I can't deal with that. They see things and...
I can't imagine that.
And I guarantee you, though, that people like that are not creative. I have a theory that you have to have that inner voice to be a writer or to be a musician, so you can, you know, get that. I mean, if you see things just in pictures or feelings or something, however they do, how can you plan a piece of writing? Or, like, for me, I work out dialogue in my mind. So if I'm writing dialogue for two characters, I have to kind of sound it out in my head. And I can't imagine not being able to do that. So therefore I don't feel like you could possibly be a creative writer at the very least without that inner dialogue. I want to find somebody who has no inner dialogue, and I want to question them.
Must be nice not having your thoughts keep them up at night.
That too, but you know, because I remember when I used to lay in bed and go, you know, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna have complete silence in my mind, and it won't happen, because there's always like it doesn't stop. Even if you silence it, you know, it's almost like a second one kind of pops in, you know.
Yeah.
So I've always been curious about, you know, now that I found out that there's actually people who don't have that, it's like, how? How do you not have a conversation with yourself? And how do you, like, if, let's say, all the years I was dealing with your Aunt Deb, and smiling at her, and in my mind going, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. How do you cope with that when you can't just go, oh, you're so full of shit, I'd say it if I could. So I'm just going to think it and smile. I hope you don't have that option of saying something in your mind to make it feel better while somebody's being an asshole to you, but you can't say anything, you know. It's like, how do you deal with that?
I don't know what I blew up. I don't know what direction the thing was facing.
Oh, no. Surprise! I say that's the wrong way.
Might be the right way, because I haven't done this fight.
That's true. That's true. I like how they just throw ice cubes at you.
Yeah, it looks so lame. That's why I picked fire.
I'm gonna throw ice at you. I hope it gets down your shirt.
Ice bucket challenge.
Oh, I remember that. Remember I made you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you loved it. Well, yeah, you made me do it with your back to the camera. Kind of remind me of your infamous Walt Disney World portrait.
Yeah, with the hair.
Yeah. The one time I got all four of us in one picture, and you had to hide your goddamn face with your hair. Looking like freaking Cousin It. I still want to get a family portrait.
You can get one.
You're 20. We gotta go do this. Get everybody dressed up and go. Maybe after COVID. I mean, you know, 23 years. And you know, well, okay, Joe is 17, so we've never had, we have pictures of the three of us over there, you know, but since Joe came along, so since 2000 and 2003, no, 2008, we have not had pictures of anybody altogether. No, 2003, what am I thinking? 2003. Why do I keep fucking that up?
Yeah.
It's the 8 and the 3, it fucked me up somehow. She was born the 8th month.
No, the 11th month.
11th
on
month,
the 8th
where's
day.
oh, the 8th day, that's right, 8th day. You think I have like 20 kids away, I fucked that up. It's all the pets. I'm trying to keep more pets away.
It looks like the girl is inside of him.
Ew.
And now you'll join us.
Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Get. Don't run away. Don't run away.
Go to shield.
Am I like not
How can
hitting
you even
him?
see?
Yeah, I
behind
couldn't
him?
see him. I don't think I was hitting him because I couldn't see him.
It's just the problem with using the horse. You can't freaking see around him. And it's always, you always fight with your back to us. These days.
Still can't hit this guy. There's a big ice cube.
The freaking iceberg. Where do they get them from? I mean, they're just, you know...
It's magic. No, I didn't want to do that.
Whoopsies.
Oh, well, it worked.
That'd be kind of, you know, nice to have in the summer. Man, I'm hot. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, thank you. On the other hand, if you have that fire magic, it'd be good for, like, camping.
I want the first demon magic.
I don't know if I'd want you around the house looking like that, though.
It'd be so fun, though.
It'd be fun for you. Not when people have to look at you. I mean, look at the thing. It's really kind of scary.
I love it.
I think he's cuter. I think he got the horns is cuter.
Nah.
Yeah.
Well, her steam isn't cute. It's just it's badass.
Yeah. Okay. But look, he's got wings.
I don't know where he's supposed to
He drinks
be.
Red Bull. He's a Red Bull. He has wings. And a tail. And horns. Something got some nice wings.
Horse demon form.
I can't see a fucking thing. There he is. Ooh, Speedy, Speedy, Speedy. What's he doing? What the hell are you doing, man?
Winning. Quarry.
Quarry? Kawaii?
I haven't saved in a
I thought
while.
you said Kawaii. Oh man, you better. Jesus. I thought you said Kawaii. You're so kawaii. Pardon my rough laugh if you the chinchilla.
Oh, it saved for me. That's
Oh,
nice.
that's nice. It's like, look, you gotta save.
What the fuck? Bastard. You just hit me.
Out of nowhere?
Yeah.
That's proper.
I just one shot him. Yeah. Horse demon rules.
I bet you could do that with a toad too.
Horse demon's cooler.
Why are there wet paper towels on the floor?
Ew.
I blame Molly.
I don't remember this area.
What, don't you remember?
I don't remember the quarry.
Oh, because you
Oh,
probably
it
haven't
saved
done
me.
it yet.
Yeah, maybe I skipped this part. I think it's optional.
Where's Leslie? Over there. Oh god, those mutton chop sideburns. Look at those.
Characters have the most interesting facial hair in this game.
Right? And he's got eyeshadow. No, come here. Leave the cat alone.
King of the prisoners.
Oh, those meowy hands.
Dead. King of the prisoners dead.
Look at the size of them. You know, right? Look at some freaking. What? Why did she suddenly become a black woman?
What?
Look how dark she is.
I didn't notice.
She's really dark.
Faster. We scramble, run, claw each other. Then water everywhere. But we not die. Strangling cheese who has too much hate to die.
Lee?
Do I have to kill him? Because I already asked, who are you?
You not know. Strangler cheese who not die.
See? You can't kill him because he does not die.
Oh my god, what is that? Why is he a dragon? Where is he?
Horse demon.
How do you see what the hell you're doing?
Why is he back?
Ooh, I love the noises. Ooh,
Where did he go? Where is he? Where is he?
He disappeared. Oosh. I'm not gonna use a smash move.
Oh no. Don't hit me. Hit that guy. Hit that guy. Are there just like 50 of him? No, 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 no. Children?
Yeah, they're just standing by watching. They're enjoying the show. Hooray! Clap, 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 clap. Blah! Blah! Blah!
Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I thought they were children.
Oh, okay.
Who's that? I can't see you. Is somebody there? What do you want? I think I am Turnkey Shiji. Is that right? Yes, I am Turnkey Shiji. I guard the prisoners.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Okay.
Go tell a story.
Once upon a time. No. What should I tell a story about? Boy. Well, I've been working on a script that I have no idea what to do with. I don't know if I told this already, but I'm supposed to write about Al Davis, and some update on it at least. Originally, the producer said, no hurry about coming up with this treatment for it, because Mark Davis, his son, is the one that we want to try to get rights to this story, and we're gonna pitch this idea to him. Well, his partner went and I guess talked to Mark Davis already, who's apparently very excited about the idea and can't wait to see the treatment. And even though it's football season now, originally they said no rush because it's football season. Mark Davis is busy with his team. He still owns the Oakland Raiders, so take your time. And last night I got, take your time, but we're preparing a lookbook and a trailer. And I'm going, I don't even have a plot yet. How can you get a lookbook and a trailer for something I haven't even written yet? So, no pressure. So yeah, I'm having fun with that. Other than that, let's see. Well, I'm also writing a boxing movie about an autistic boxer. That's kind of cool and should be very heartwarming. And we're ticking off all the boxes for Oscar. We've got the handicapped guy in it. We've got a cast of Asian, Hispanic, Black, White. So yeah, I think we've got a chance at Oscar just for that alone. And she's back. I know. Didn't say it was a good story.
I went back for the prisoners. They were bad men, but no one deserves to die like that.
Yeah, I want to elaborate on why that's dumb, but my brain isn't working. I can't. I wouldn't be able to express it. It's just.
I'm just making it funny. I'm not funny.
No, I think. I don't know what I think. Because I'm not thinking right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's.
It is actually supposed to be a very heartwarming salute to parents and caregivers of autistic people, and also to the autistic people themselves who should, or not should, but can, are often overlooked. He's not a savant. He's not somebody who, oh my gosh.
But he was going to have, like, psychosis originally.
Oh god, we've had so many different versions of this. He wasn't going to have psychosis originally, but he does go into, like, a happy fantasy world whenever he gets scared.
Basically psychosis.
I mean, it's like a child who pretends when they're scared that they have an imaginary friend.
The way you described it, like...
No, it's more like he sees his father now. And so he's, goes into his fantasy world where his father is, and his father is this giant because when his father died, he was like 2 years old. And so to a 2-year-old, your dad's freaking huge. And so he still has that point of view, even though he's a 30-year-old man. So we're going to present his father as this giant, that he sees in his mind. And it's actually going to be, if we're trying to get Michael Clark Duncan's family to let us use his image, because this film was originally written for Michael Clark Duncan, and I'd almost finished my first draft on it the day he died, and had to call up my partner Andy and go, I'm really sorry about your friend. He passed away. Had to break the news to him. He was heartbroken, and we just kind of shelved it for years. And now we're just recently, last year or two, starting to rework it, revamp it. We've got about 11 different drafts on this thing now.
I just hope you did your research.
I'm not the.
No, like on how to portray people with autism.
Well, I mean, he's going to be, has a slight stutter when he's nervous. Can't speak quickly. Basically, there's a normal. It's kind of more like Forrest Gump than, what's that character from like, what's Eating Gilbert Grape? What we're worried about now is with all of the Sia and her movie, and the demand for actors who are on the spectrum.
Yeah.
That would be a good thing. We have to find he's already talked to people that he wants for this role who are not autistic, but for some, I get it that, you want to cast somebody in the role that has the problem, or not problem, but, that is autistic. That's not up to me. I can only write it the way he wants me to write it.
Yeah, it's a good thing, because I wouldn't want to deal with that.
Yeah. I mean, once I've written it, the script the way he wants it to be, which is a salute to, something that it was originally supposed to be just like, you know, he has an autistic nephew, and he's seen what his sister goes through in worrying about when I pass on, you know, I'm not going to outlive him. You know, who's going to take care of my son when I pass? You know, I don't want to just throw him in a home. He's severely autistic. But, you know, you know, the whole feeling of nobody is a better caretaker than me, the mom. And, you know, what do I do? And there's a big part of that in the movie as well. So it's really kind of a salute to people who are caregivers, you know, to understand what they're going through and what their thought processes are, and that it's not easy. You know, everybody's like, oh, you know, you have all these helping, you know, thing like there's, you know, if you believe the what do you call it, that horrible organization.
Autism Speaks.
Yes. So they think, oh, you have Autism Speaks, and you have this, you have nurses, you have, you know, all this help for autism. It's like, no, you really kind of don't. You know, there's a lot of misunderstanding, and there's bad caregivers. Just even without you being autistic, I wouldn't have put you in daycare. I didn't want to do that. A mom doesn't often trust, or some moms don't trust outsiders to take care of you. You know, you hear too many things in the news about people being abused or neglected, and, you know, things like that. And so, you know, a mom has fears, especially for a kid who's never gonna really have an independent life. I mean, he's not. This character is not helpless, but probably couldn't survive on his own without assistance. And yes, he has an adopted brother, but the mom is kind of like, you know, he's 19, the autistic son is 30. It's not his job to take care of his brother, you know. I want him to have his own independent life, and how do you balance that? And so the kid has this idea that we're gonna, you know, get rich. Mikey's gonna be a boxer, and we'll make enough money that we won't have to, you know, mom won't have to worry about this anymore. But yeah, like I said, I have no control over casting. I know he originally, like I said, wanted Michael Clark Duncan for the role, and last I heard he was looking at the guy from Blindsided. If he can find, I'm sure if he can find an autistic actor who can fulfill the role the way he envisions it, who can handle, I mean, a movie set is not easy place to be, especially for sensitive people. There's often 18-hour days of filming. You know, if you can find somebody who's that size, he also has to be a very large man. He starts out at 300 pounds, and it might be considered almost abusive into my mind, to anyone who's autistic, to tell them, oh, by the way, you're gonna start out in this movie at 300 pounds, and then we want you to work out reduced to a so-called normal weight. You know, I mean, I don't know if you could find an autistic actor. I guess you could. I mean, you know, an autistic actor is the same as anybody else, but, you know, it's a difficult role. So, I mean, I think the person who takes this role is gonna be through a lot of physical and mental challenges. So if you can find somebody who can, you know, who can do it, cool. But again, that's not my problem. I just write it and off it goes.
I think I want a slice of cake. And
I think I want a slice of pizza. I might go make a French bread pizza later.
Like, if I ate the cake, it doesn't make a sound. I could go get the cake right now.
Yeah, good.
It would fall apart everywhere though.
Oh yeah, you get crumbs and the dog would go crazy.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that
Let's
cake.
just have a cookie. Have some cookies.
That's crunchy.
Yeah, there's kind of soft cookies.
I want
though.
cake. I had cake for breakfast and I had cake for
Just
lunch.
save some for your dad because I bought it for him. He
But
was
I
he was
really
craving it,
want
and I know.
Well, he had some.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. I don't like crumb cake.
No, I don't think we have any more.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It was there before dinner. Oh well. Have a cookie. We go out tomorrow and get you more crumb cake. No, they're not even open. Or are they? They might be, but either way.
Give me cake.
One of the fish just jumped. You hear that? It was like bloop. What, Melly? I said, Melly heard jumped and she turned her head like, me? You want me to jump? She's so smart. What the hell is a 4-letter word that I can put here that ends in L?
Hold on. Gull.
Huh?
Gull.
Gull? There's no one L.
No, gull.
Oh, goal. Oh, yeah.
Gull. No.
No.
Gull like seagull.
Oh, there's no L. There's two. You have to have two L's for a seagull.
Yeah, there's an L.
Yeah, two. You need two. A gull is Gull.
Yeah, there's an L right there.
No, that has to be one of the letters, though.
I'm really confused.
It's not. This isn't a crossword puzzle. You have to. This L has to be this L. Yeah.
Hold on, I want to figure this out.
I know, right?
Let me. I'm gonna. I'm sorry. I'm just.
I mean, I could cheat and look this up.
Pearl.
Oh, good one. Thank you. Got it. Thank you. I really kept you around for some reason. So you're playing Wordscapes. And I'm on level. Let's see what level is this. 1,517. I've been playing this a lot.
This was the right thing to do, right?
Hope so. Well, considering there was a cutscene, I'm assuming, yeah, look, you got your nice little halo. You're all good. I wonder what our goofy little crayfish is up to.
I hope you took a moment to celebrate
Swing,
as
swing.
you flooded
Oh,
the
there's our
valley.
favorite little bad guy.
Whatever you hope to achieve by drowning that sad place will soon be undone. Sergeant, if you will.
God, I'm so hungry for cake now.
I love how they speak different languages, yet everybody understands them.
Is he talking?
Nope.
What the hell?
They forgot to record his dialogue.
There you go. You just didn't say the previous line.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a cookie. Oh shit, no I'm not.
Oh, cookie. No, no.
Did I just break something?
Your sword maybe? Whoa! She's so egotistical. I am a master! Well, by all means, let me stop fighting you then. He just looks at her like, what?
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Swing.
Save. I'm gonna get a cookie.
Go get a cookie. Go reward yourself with a cookie.
I'm so good at
Yay,
this game.
you're a master.
I'm a master.
Oh, she's doing it again.
Why?
I don't know. She just wants to. She feels good, I guess. You know. He's just looking around like, can we just get out of here, please? And now your character is looking over her shoulder at you, like, hello, here's my halo. Can we go now? What is the symbol that they use for the closed fist?
It's red.
But it looks the same. It's just red.
Am I evil?
No, you're blue, but you're good.
I don't know what it looks like.
I know. I never played closed fist either. I'm too goody. It's like Neopets. I can't let my animals starve like you can. I think you're cruel. I know, right? My animals, I've never been dying unless I've been. And if they do get that way, I feel absolutely guilty about it. And I go take them to a hotel and bloat them up because I just cannot let things that don't exist starve. I'm pathetic. I don't even like playing video games where you have to kill animals. Like Skyrim, you know, where you have to go run around and kill wolves or whatever. I can't do it.
Kill giant spiders.
I know, right? Well, you just had that in Neopets too. I just can't kill creatures. They're cute.
Some games are putting in the option to like disable spiders and replace them with like shapes or something.
Interesting.
And I would do that so I don't have to kill the spiders because I love spiders.
Yeah, right. They're like, oh man, look at all these people that are afraid of spiders. No, they really just don't want to kill them because they love them. Melly, what are you doing?
I really shouldn't, but I kind of judge people who are that afraid of spiders.
But some of it can just be this deep-seated, phobia. You can't.
People aren't scared of like bears to that level.
I'm sure somebody somewhere has.
It's not a common thing.
Cause teddy bears.
Why don't they make spider bears?
If you were raised with cute little, stuffed
they
bears,
should make Lucas the spider more.
There you go. See, that's why I think we should write a children's book about little spiders and tarantulas and how when they eat they do a happy dance and make children love them. If little kids knew that when a spider eats something they go and do a happy dance, even though they just murdered a cricket. We won't go into that, but we can tell them about every time they eat something they just have so happy they dance and spin and make little webs and it'll be charming.
Am I talking about big guy?
Whatever, wrong guy. What, Melly?
Oh no. Oh, I have to touch this guy.
You do. You gotta stop him.
I can't reach you. If you're if you stand up against my chair, I can pet you, but I can't reach you.
Get up, Melly.
Can you come pet her? No. Someone has to pet her.
Melly can't reach. Oh, she's lifted up her back leg so I can rub her belly, and it's like I can't reach. I can't reach. Oh, she's sticking her tongue out. She's so cute. Okay, she just stuck her tongue out at me. I have to go pet the belly. Oh, now you get up. Sure, now you get up, you doofus. You doofus, a doofus. Now you're hiding under the blanket. Peekaboo. Where's Mel? Where's Mel? Where's Mel?
So I should go back to that town, but I don't know how to go back to that town.
Map.
I heard a goat.
Here
we go.
Get the map. We don't give a crap.
Why did you censor yourself?
Because it's a children's show, damn it. Little children.
You can't say crap.
No, fucking crap. You
I know.
Say crap.
You can't say crap. No, you can't say crap on Dora.
Well, not on Dora, but
yeah,
it's better than shit.
She just licked my foot again.
Yay! Not me. That wasn't me. The dog.
Sure.
I don't have that kind of fetish. Certainly not with my own kids.
Thank you very much, and to give you this. I think he couldn't wait to get out on the river. And as soon as
but
the water
dog
came
feet,
back,
man, that's the thing. They smell like Fritos.
Whoa. Okay.
Thanks so much.
So she has me her foot.
I didn't know you were furry.
No, it's okay.
Does it get any
I just like the smell of Fritos.
What's your persona?
I don't think I have one.
If you had a persona, what animal would it be?
What's my spirit animal? Let's say sloth. What?
No.
Ow!
She just rolled in there.
It'd probably be a horse. I love horses.
You'd be like Bojack.
Yes. That'd be so cool. What? I was thinking about the Bojack. What the hell is the phrase that he kept repeating this is from his TV show?
Oh. God damn it, I can't remember.
They say it's so fucking awesome. Awesome. God damn it.
Did he have a catchphrase?
Yes, yes, it was from the show. Or was it the girl? Was it her catchphrase?
I don't know. Someone had a catchphrase.
Somebody had. I know, but there's definitely a catchphrase in relation to that show, and I have to look it up. All right.
I think BoJack had one, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
BoJack catchphrases. Here we go. That's too much, man. That's what it was. Such a dick dump shot. All the best catchphrases ranked. Okay. God, I miss that show.
Yeah.
I want to watch it again. Ah, fish. Hooray! That's actually a catchphrase. I didn't think about that. I know.
Tian's Landing may
I
yet
love
survive,
that one.
and it is
Suck a
all
dick
because
dump
of
shot.
you, most honorable stranger. Let me add my thanks to that of the rest
I really appreciate the asexual representation.
Yes.
We have more
Doggy Doggy What Now? I don't remember that one.
How do you not? I mean, I didn't remember it. I couldn't remember any catchphrases, but
Yeah,
that is
seriously.
now that my mind has been refreshed.
Pirates are raiding the countryside, capturing peasants and taking them as slaves. Luckily, they have not attacked Tian's Landing yet.
What are you doing here?
Goodbye, Great One.
Is
It is
this a
always a pleasure
crossover?
speaking with you, the hero of Tian's Landing.
I just love that. That's too much, man. Yeah, that was the one. Has this ever happened to you? Yeah, that was another one that did tons of.
I think my favorite episode was one of the ones about BoJack's mom.
Yeah.
I think it was like Time's Arrow, possibly.
I was like the one where he has that dream and he's underwater.
Oh yeah.
That's one of my favorites. That one kind of stands out to me. It's just the one I also not enjoyed, but it's so heartbreaking was the one where his the girl overdosed. That was kind of like, what the fuck? What? Melly.
Back on the farm, I ain't never seen so many people and buildings in one place. Except for livestock. But I guess they ain't people. Or buildings.
Jesus.
What?
My name's Tion,
Warner person.
but everyone calls me Big Tion because I'm so big. I came to the city to try to find me a wife. So far, it's not going so good.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to this later.
Say, you're real
Wong.
pretty. You want to be my wife?
Wong.
You can come live on my farm. I got chickens and oxen and lots of land.
I can't believe someone's been underneath my car and stolen my exhaust. How can anyone stoop so low? I love Doc. This guy has the best puns. They must have been exhausted. Ah! The catalytic converter? That's gold.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now she's slapping me. But I can reach her.
There you go.
Looking for a husband? Well, that's
What the heck is he giving his dog something?
If you run across any nice
What
gals,
is that?
I don't know. Look
do
at
me
a
a
soda.
favor and
Just
mention
pouring it
my
right down
name.
the poor dog's throat.
Big Tion. You have a nice day now.
Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? He couldn't see himself doing it.
I just tried to turn into a horse demon outside of battle.
Nice job.
That would be so fun if you could do that. If you could just walk around as a flaming horse.
Yeah, right?
I would love that.
When porn stars take off their clothes, are they getting dressed for work? In which Indian city do people always leave their mother? Mumbai.
My appetite for cake still hasn't been sated.
I'm sorry. I got a way to make it go away. Think cheesecake instead.
No, I want cake.
I want tiramisu.
You can't. Just move along. You have a nice day now.
Somebody put a question on Twitter, you know, will you take the vaccine when it becomes available? And this guy, a woman called Bitching Bingo Barb, says, fuck yes, I'm old and about on the 1 yard line as it is. Whatever happened? There was a woman in England who was like 98 years old and started her own Twitter account for the first time.
I remember you telling me about
Yes,
her.
I haven't seen her. I'm kind of worried because I haven't seen
no.
her come up for a long time.
This here's a... You can't...
I just realized, it's like, where
No
is she?
chance. It's braced from the
I'll
other
find
side.
her tweets
You
now.
can't get in unless you're a member.
Yeah, they'd be good. Don't remember her name, which is kind of sad.
You have an idea.
Nelly,
yeah. You're such a baby. Baby, baby, baby.
Are you getting
Can I
slow
get
in your
the
old
special
age?
move yet? Oh.
Always a pleasure. You have some understanding of the way of the open palm.
You want
Stone
smooch?
immortal is not easy.
Hi.
Return to me when you feel you understand the way of the open palm. Then you will be ready. When you feel that you sufficiently understand
somebody
the
else.
way of the open
Claire is
palm,
98 years
return
old
to
and
me.
woke. Says, I just turned 98, living happily with my son and his partner.
Your move, old goat.
Like, cool, but what happened to that woman? I used to be so amused by her.
Where's that drunk guy in his barge?
Southeast, yo.
I told you I don't know directions.
I'm gonna do is search on Twitter
Is
for
this the
98
guy?
years old. That'll work.
No.
Yeah,
I'm sure the dam's closed, but with
One
them
of the other
pirates out
docs.
there, we still got
So backing away from
it's
this
like, please
random
don't
guy.
talk to me. Don't talk to me anymore. Bye bye.
Urchin. Whenever I hear that, I just think of sea urchins.
Sea urchins, yeah, rock boring ones.
Why can't you just turn around and walk normally? Why do you have to walk backwards?
So you never turn your back on them.
Here he is.
I
Oops,
can take
I
you
just
to
skipped.
the pirates if you
Oopsies.
still want to go. It'll be an easy trip. The river is quite tame again since you closed the dam.
Mally, what
No
are you
danger at
doing?
all.
Okay,
Until
I'm
you
following
meet the
900
pirates.
something people. You think I can find her in here?
How do you follow so many people? I think I follow 94.
I follow people when they follow me.
I have 94 followers and I follow 94 people.
Let me see.
It's
I've got-
perfect.
I'll take
Nice.
you. And if the pirates slit your
Okay.
throat and dump your body in the river, I'll bring you back to town for a nice burial.
Oh, my profile.
If
I
they
love
leave
my
your
profile.
body on land,
Oh, come
you're
back.
out of luck.
I guess I'll have to trust you, but I really don't like
Profile.
boats.
I've got 504 followers.
How?
And
Why
not
do you have so many?
cause a lot of screenwriting people, a lot of film friends and friends of film
I
people.
can take you no farther. Be
And
wary
since
of
I
this
started
place.
bashing on Trump, I get a lot more. What can I tell you?
If any
Whatever
pirates
works.
come by and try to take my barge, I'll show them how well I use
Alright,
my
I'm gonna
paddle.
find her because she was a fairly
Good
recent
luck to you in
addition.
there. And if you need to leave in a hurry, just come running.
Soledad O'Brien is following me. Fuck me, look at
I
that.
don't know who that is.
She's a what do you call it? Actressy or something like that.
Nick no irkut fan song me song oh fear now was I'm sorry. Your brothers inside made me clean up their chicken bones. I came as soon as I finished, but
Ooh,
in my
great
haste I
hair-
tripped and
hairstyle.
fell down the stairs. O sair atanopa uno fakira upno aku uno wir apa wafo air. Ukir. O sair atanopa uno fakira upno.
One of the people I follow, you know how the description will say, say screenwriter, he, she, whatever. This is just says phew. That's it, just phew. Some of them I've never read their descriptions and they're really kind of funny. Red Sox, bro.
Me? Make me crawl like a dog? This'll teach him a lesson they won't forget.
I remember one of this lady's tweets was just so wonderful, and I just said, you know, when I grow up, I want to be like you.
Hey,
She's just that
you're no
cool.
pirate. I remember the face of everyone I used to sail with, and I've never seen
Being a
you.
Twitch streamer is pretty cool.
My name's John.
I enjoy it.
Once I was a pirate on the river.
I enjoy being on these with you.
We took pride in
I hope you do, because
I
I still
do.
worry.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it. You can't like twist my arm and make me do this. Okay, I'm looking at my phone right now, but it's not because
That's
I'm
how you
bored.
come up with conversation
That's right.
topics.
That's right.
I'll show you. Those drunks on the pier.
These are way out of order.
Too lazy to finish the job.
Because yours is fairly recent, and I just saw Kim Tarantula Loves comes up like way down on that list here, so I guess I really gotta go through all of these.
That cannon comes
Well,
crashing
damn.
down, taking out the dock
I
and
know,
anyone on
Valley.
it. My
I
old bones
know.
can't pull hard enough to loosen the knots in the rope.
Your spider one came up before Kamala Harris. I know I followed her way before you.
I got nothing against
Why is Solid Ryan coming back? Wait a minute, what happened here? Something happened. This is all fucked up.
Much easier for you.
What? Alright, look. I'm gonna go all the way down the end of it. Trying to figure this out. Where are... Molly, stop! Molly, stop! Come on, leave her alone, be nice.
Much easier for you.
What is happening?
The dog is stomping her feet and trying to get the chinchilla to come and play with her. And chinchilla's like, not interested, yo.
Oh shit.
What did you do?
That was an accident.
Oopsies. Were you supposed to do that?
No. Oh no, I had to reload.
Uh-oh, what, were you not... Were you,
Yeah, that was a bad thing to do.
That makes you evil?
Yes.
Oh, no. I hope... When was the last time you saved?
I don't know.
Oh, no. You evil bitch, you.
I literally, like...
Just killed people for no good reason.
It was an accident.
Okay, now I got Colin Chow, and I know I followed him a long time ago. Back when we did the interview, I think. But then there's Joe Biden. I don't know. How am I gonna find this woman?
Okay, that's not bad. I just have to mash through this cutscene.
Have you ever followed Racism Watchdog?
No.
Anytime there's like a bad Karen or somebody that's being a racist idiot, they'll post that and above it just write woof 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 woof. Gollum J. Trump, I forgot about that one. Alright, now I'm going way too far because this is all just screenwriting stuff. That's how I first started this.
Okay, I'm not gonna touch that button. I just saw a little prompt come up and I'm like, ooh, gotta touch the button.
Ooh, shiny button.
It doesn't warn you or anything, it's just boom, they're dead.
Oh, nasty. Last Blockbuster, that's another great site. Have you ever checked that out?
No.
Last Blockbuster has a Twitter account. They're not even a real Blockbuster, but it's okay. They're just wonderful. Why am I following Prince Charles? Oh, it's a parody account. That's why it's not the real one. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, is it still happening? Oops, I thought it was over. It was over.
That's fine.
Why did it just have me waste my chi?
You saved me.
Save me.
There's a spirit font nearby, so it's fine.
Oh, that was loud. That was loud. That probably went right into the red zone.
It did.
Oh, sorry. How's your ears? You all good? Tape Face. I forgot about him. Remember the guy from
oh yeah, he was the guy.
Has he done anything since? Let's see. What's his latest tweets? Oh, there you go. Okay, he's still doing stuff. Yeah, never see his tweets. Oh shit, went back to the top again. I hope they didn't, like, get rid of her account because she's passed away or something horrible like that. I mean, she was old, but I would think I would have heard something from one of her many, many fans. If I do a search on her description, I don't know if that would help. There's 900 people. I just have to find out what happened to her. They're so pretty. I want one of those in our house. Looks like a big, like fancy one of those coffee presses or something, you know.
This vase is shiny, but there's nothing in it.
Why
would they put something like that in a video game?
Can you kick it?
No.
What?
That's a big old nipple. It's got some real areola going on.
Remember that misheard lyrics, or the one that make up the lyrics for the Indian song? Nipple, nipple. The nipple, nipple song.
He's freed the slaves. You'll pay for that, maggot.
Will I? If you scum have any sense at all, you'll stand aside.
At least that was following the conversation in the background there. Not just gazing off into space. That's good.
Oh, certainly. We'll sit back and let you stroll upstairs to kill our leader. Would it help if we threw you all back to his room?
Okay. Some of these people have changed their names since I followed them. I'm like, what? Who the fuck is Dinkletrick?
I wasn't serious, you idiot. We're going to kill this intruder and go back to our drinking. He's just one man. He can't beat all of us.
Look
Madeline
around.
O'Brien? Nope,
The
that's
odds
not
are
her.
not so much in your
Madeline
favor.
just sounds like an
There's
old
still a
person's
chance for you,
name. There she is, Byrony Burrell, 94 years young.
You haven't noticed my partner over there watching us?
Why does WebMD come up right after under her name? Oh, good, 5 days ago. Here she is. Oh, I love her. She's still drinking her gin. My doctor advises that I'd be healthy for the sake of my body, and take up a hobby for the sake of my mind. I have a hobby, drinking gin. My body and mind appear to be suffering from a conflict of interest. I love her. If you want to know if you're getting on in years, fall over in public. If people panic instead of laugh, that's a very reliable indication that you're old. She is so funny. I don't know why I haven't seen any of your posts lately.
Oh, like 500 people.
But usually, I mean, you know what I should do is get an alert when she posts. So we should put an alert on her. There we go. All tweets. There we go.
Oh, it's over. That was disappointing.
Her sense of humor is just so wonderful. She kind of reminds me of my mom in a really weird way.
My apologies for dragging you into that, but I can't afford to be stopped. Not now. My name is Sky. It's good to see there's someone else in this place who can't stand these slaving dogs. We make quite
During my husband's final years, our doctor told him that he could no longer touch anything alcoholic. He stuck to it for the most part, but he still held my hand in public.
Indeed. I find I'm just not saved enough these days. Shame that.
Oh, jeez. My son is complaining that he's too old to mow the lawn. He's only just turned 77. Young people have no stamina.
Speaking of which, there's a very secure and equally intimidating gate blocking the way. If we work together, though, it'll be simple to crack. It's funny when
My
things you can
4-year-old
learn if you just
great-grandson
ask
asked
at
me
the
what
right
my
time.
favorite website was when I was his age. I informed him that the internet didn't exist in 1930. He looked horrified and said, "How did you survive?" I don't think I'll mention that we didn't have a TV either, or it'll explode.
I'm here on a personal matter. A man in this place took something very valuable from me, and I intend to repay him the favor. If I had
I hope I live to be as old as her. She's just so
I
cute.
do too.
Thank you. Then I can say, my little girl who's 76.
Yes, I hunt Gal the Greater, though I will not say why. It is a personal matter. I won't be stopped now that I'm this close, and luckily you're here. It'll make it easier.
My granddaughter asked my 4-year-old great-grandson if he thought she looked like me. He took a long, hard look at the both of us before proclaiming, "Not yet."
The door at the top of this stair is locked through a fairly ingenious mechanism. Gao's engineer, Kang the Man, designed it for security.
My name is in the Guinness Book of World Records in 1963, right in the front, under the book, under "This book belongs to." Boy, did I butcher that.
Is a crafty fellow. The door requires 2 to unlock it. Up high there is a platform with a release lever.
Where'd Millie go?
Right here.
The door must be operated while the
She's
lever
sleeping
is
again.
held forward.
Yeah, she just
There
decided to
used be a
conk out in
sentry
front of the
there who
chinchilla.
handled that kind of thing, but he had an accident. I can climb up and pull the lever easily enough. You can open the door when it's unlocked. My best guess would be guards willing to die for their master. You shouldn't
My doctor sent me a text message asking if I need a repeat prescription. I was in the middle of typing, "I'm pretty sure that I still have," when my son rang me, causing me to send the message before it was finished. My doctor now has a message from me that simply says, "I'm pretty."
Coming from you, that's a tempting offer. I'm a fool to turn you down. But I think what I've come here to do is something I must do alone.
Why is it making me manually go through his dialogue? It only does that with the people who speak the other language normally.
One of the programmers got lazy, what can I tell you?
I hate this inconsistency.
Yeah. That's what's part of, you know how you like glitches in Neopets? That's part of the charm. Get over it.
It's not so much strange as it is intriguing. No one I've ever met fights
As a
like
94-year-old that has a
It's
track
subtle,
record of
but your
giving good
movements
advice,
bait
I say
your foes into
47-year-olds
seeing
should date
nobody
people
that
twice
isn't
their
there.
age.
It's like a clever trap. I'm sorry, I'm wasting time neither of us can spare. I'll get ready and pull the lever when you're near the door. Good luck with whatever brought you to this place.
Aw. She says, now that I'm in my 90s, I look back and wish I'd spent more of my time in my youth worrying about, what? I look back and wish I'd spent more time in my youth worrying about how much I weighed and... I think she got it backwards. I think she meant, I wish I not spent time in my youth worrying about how much I weighed and what people think about me instead of living life to the fullest. If you think that sounds foolish, you're quite right. Live and love life.
Just waiting for there to be a trap in some of these bones.
Have you ever had bones explode? I think it's just the boxes.
Usually not in contact with bones.
I think it's just the boxes that explode.
I thought you meant in real life.
No, duh. No, in the game. I mean, how do
no,
they have...
I said I'm waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, I don't think it would do that. Nobody, comes up on a body and then puts a hand grenade in one. If I traveled back in time to 1947 and told my 21-year-old self that when she reaches 94 years old, she would learn to talk to people all over the world on a tablet connected to a web, my 20-year-old self would nod politely and back away slowly from the crazy old lady.
You funny horsey.
Captain Tom Moore is an amazing man. He's 100 years old, 5.5 years older than me, and has managed to do 125-meter laps around the garden. Meanwhile, I struggle to get my leg through my underwear without falling over.
I crunched my soda again.
Good job. At least it wasn't in the mic.
They're just all over the place.
Yes, they are. Well, you're up in a tree, so of course they're going to be up there. I love how they just kind of... Whoa! What happened? Oh, okay.
Oh, that's because it's
why.
in two
Okay,
windows.
gotcha.
No, the monkey just experienced mitosis.
Mistress, I am almost ready to return to the Imperial City.
For the longest time, I thought that was a tattoo.
I will bring you
I didn't realize it was like an eye patch.
It looks like a slice of Christina.
Passing out on them. You should have been back by now. Why haven't you ordered Gao to grant you one of his flyers?
Mistress,
Oh my god,
Gao's
I had
ships
one of
are
those
only
somewhere.
small.
Thank you for shopping at
They're
AS.
good for short-range flights and raiding villages, but not for long journeys. That's why I haven't returned yet.
Don't try to pin your failings on me, Lim. I've delivered everything I promised. It's only a matter of time till I finish the special dragonfly to transport the artifact to the
Okay, wait a minute. So if that's an eye patch, is that... What's holding it on? I'm just looking at the back of his head, and it's like, it's not really attached to
It's
anything.
fashion.
It's just looped over the head. It's not really, like, holding it together there. Whoa. Close up. Ah.
Did you smack his hat?
Yes, pretty much, because it couldn't smack his face.
The hat protects him. It's his shield.
Exactly. And it can be used as a weapon.
That will not be necessary, mistress. I will
It's just
deal
like
with
a
criminal
ribbon
here and
or
return to the
something.
But if we look at the back of his head, it's hung very strangely. Like it should fall off.
It's elastic.
You heard, Mistress Jiao.
Did they have that back there?
Apparently.
Well, why not? They have flying machines.
They have magic. It's
They do.
just magic.
It's magic. Okay, that'll do it. That's all you need to say. It's fucking magic.
And I don't take orders from you either. Remember, if not for my son, you would never have discovered where the glorious strategist was hiding.
I am well aware of your son's role in all this, Gao. In fact, I suspect I
What
know
is that thing
more
spinning
about
around
him
behind
than
him?
I don't know what that is. It's like a...
It's almost like a gyroscope, but it's
That's what I
not.
was gonna say.
Of course, Gao. I was just waiting for the perfect time to tell you. I received a report from the destruction of 2 rivers. Your son, Gao the Lesser, is dead.
No! This can't be! You lie!
I speak the truth. It seems your son was no match for one of the other students.
Is it a
From the
skull?
condition of his body, it sounds like he
Look at the way it's over his eye.
Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be like an eye patch, but look at that. It just
What is it?
I don't know.
It's meat.
Ew. I was like, I used to think it was like a tattoo. That's why it's gonna look weird, you know?
No one's to disturb me. No one. If I can get to the Imperial City fast enough, I can give the amulet fragment to Death's Hand himself. Then Grand Inquisitor Jia may be in for a surprise. We shall see. You may have your workshop back, Mad One. I suspect Gao will be preoccupied for some time, so I'm in charge now. I
Photos
suggest
of
you finish
vintage
your dragon
grocery
fly
stores. Oh god,
today.
this ought to be interesting.
Interruptions. Who designed that dragonfly? To build something to make his sandals explode.
I'm gonna say because I don't want to deal with that cutscene again.
Yeah,
Oh my god, I keep...
Stop smashing your can. Albertsons! I remember Albertsons.
I like looking at pictures of abandoned malls.
Yeah. It's easy to do now. You can just walk into any mall and pretty much empty.
I love malls.
What the fuck? Fire, Scarecrow! 1980s soda aisle with all the bottles look good. Wow. These are liters of soda in glass.
It's
weird.
I was going to make more of an explodey
Piggly Wiggly.
Kicking worked well too.
God, look at how they made their cashiers dress up. No thanks.
I am Kang, the man. I make things explode, and I make things fly, and I'm very good at both. The things I fly tend to survive. The things I explode, not so much. Do I build flyers? Do I build flyers? Yes.
Are those like tea bag things? Or, I mean, I've seen the ones in Australia where you have corks. They're supposed to keep the mosquitoes away and stuff. I don't know what the hell. They're not moving. They're not like they should be flapping around, you know.
When I see flyers, I think of like the paper flyers, as in the flyer that I used to kill the fly. Yeah, they had like this special pet food, refrigerated pet food, and it had flyers about the product on the side of the fridge. And there was a fly, and I took one of the flyers, I killed it, and then I just put the flyer back.
So there was a flyer and a fly in the flyer.
Gal wants to give my machine to the Lotus Assassins, but I stopped him. I hit the extraneous dust and dust.
And then there was a time we went to the Tops in Greece, and they had a display of Pillsbury, and the box, the little refrigerator box that was in, had Pillsbury Doughboy on the side, and it said "press here," and of course you press it, and it goes hee hee. But not satisfied with just pressing it, Kim and her sister just kicked the living shit out of him, and until it didn't work anymore. As I recall, he sounded pretty pathetic by the time you were done. It went from hee hee to and then it stopped. You're like, rapid fire kicking it. Did nothing.
How old was I?
Well, Joe was walking, so. See, if she was.
I should have been old enough to know better.
Exactly. I mean, you're what, 7 years older than her?
6.
6 years older than her. Okay. So
I'd probably do that today, honestly.
Exactly. So it was too much of an invitation to pass up.
Like, what do they think is going to happen? It's like Chuck E. Cheese. If kids are gonna stomp on the rat's foot.
It's so big and bulbous. You have to.
They're just gonna kick him in the balls. They gotta.
I'm sure that I've heard horror stories from people who work at Disney also. Oh, Ralph's Supermarket. I love Ralph's Supermarket. I miss Ralph's Supermarket. Ah!
Stop hitting me. Stop hitting me.
She's listening.
I need healing.
If I fucking die. Okay, we're good. Which direction did I come from? Because I need to go back to the spirit font. Another monkey.
No map. Oh, there's a map right there in that little star. I mean, font.
I'm too good at this game to use maps.
You just passed it.
No, I didn't. It's down there.
Oh, it's downstairs.
There was something. What was that? Was that a chest? It's gonna explode and kill me.
Boom! Nothing in it. Chick's looking at you like, what's your problem? I'm sorry. I remember my mom going grocery shopping in 1970. She never was like that. Wait a minute. Hang on. passed it by it. But...
How come there's no music, just monkeys?
I know, right? Because that's all you need is monkeys.
Monkey.
Monkey. It's too far.
Did you see Gao when he went by? There was fire in his eyes.
Okay, fashionable food shopping in 1970. I know my mother never dressed like that.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
Yeah, but this
That
time
was more
it
like
was worse.
1960 something, but
I'll
anyway,
stay
yeah,
out
my
of his way
mom
for the next little
wore
while.
pantsuits, if anything.
Something really set him off.
I hate the word pantsuit.
Well,
Wait a
that's
minute.
kind of what it is.
You there?
It's
Who
just
are you?
a suit.
You can't be
Suit,
up
I
here.
know.
They gotta put.
Well, for women, because they can have skirts instead.
I know, but it's just a suit.
Would you call it a skirt suit?
No, I'll let it skirt or a dress, and then the suit is its own thing. I don't know. Pantsuit sounds like patronizing almost. I don't know. It bothers me.
What? Oh, you're gonna level up? Oh my god, this is what frozen meals used to look like. That was aluminum foil. Yeah. These call them TV dinners. You sit in front of your TV and eat it.
I was wondering why they were called that.
Yeah. Everybody knew everybody at the local supermarket. Bullshit. Tuesday purpose? Oh, okay, okay. I don't know what I'd have to do with the supermarket, but okay.
So maybe for Christmas, oops, you can get me the Final Fantasy remake. I'm very curious to check that out now.
Okay. Eggs were affordable, weren't they always?
They're just an unrelated thought.
And also the, what are they called? The,
Deadly Creatures. You can play as a tarantula. I gotta play that game.
A BoJack cat reference. How'd that happen?
No,
God.
he's dead.
Who?
Him.
Aww.
Poor pony. I really like
Was
the
that BoJack?
I really like the look of horse skulls. I think they look cool.
They are interesting. I mean, there's a reason you could get that bit so far down back in their mouth. They only have teeth in the front.
Where is it? Where's the bamboo cask?
Craig. Oh, it's bloody. Look at that.
I love violence.
So it's a game spot, right? What platform do you need this on?
You can probably find it on eBay easily. Holy shit, I'm dying.
That's the F-Dad if you look for it.
I need healing.
I need healing.
I'm getting killed.
Yeah.
Oh my god, big!
Smash.
That's really scary.
Bonanza. They're all used? If I knew.
Because it's really old. I don't know where it's from.
Oh, you can watch it. Would you rather watch somebody play it?
Somebody's gonna be watching this, playing it. Just kidding, no one watches this.
Hey, there's one person. Don't insult your one viewer. He's not a nobody. Or she.
What's going on with that big guy? I like him.
of reminds me of the one that was mourning the lost cow.
Yeah. Oh no. The demon thing died.
Okay.
Horse demon form.
Jesus, the long run. Holy crap.
What?
The length of it is huge. Hang on.
No, he disappeared.
Look at the link.
Wow, you probably copied the wrong
I
thing.
guess I did. It goes there.
Okay.
It works. Would a heffalump or a woozle?
That was exciting.
Wow.
I wonder what's inside.
You don't have much of a life there, did you, kiddo? Everything's exciting!
I mean, she turns into a freaking demon.
That's more exciting than that.
Where's the chest?
I wonder, is she aware when she does it? Or does he just take over and she just, wakes up and goes, what happened?
She's probably not there.
Yeah.
But she knows of the demon.
Right.
Where's the chest? Where's the chest? There it is.
Boom! Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Big guy over there.
Oh, elephant boy.
This area is forbidden.
Oh, he's friendly.
Only
Nice
God
for now.
himself is allowed to enter. You must be destroyed.
You must be destroyed. Bah. What the hell just happened to her hair?
Nor I.
Jesus.
But the power of Gao's magic compels me. He summoned me to this place and bound me to guard this chamber. The penalty for all who enter is death. I, Jianxi, the great elephant demon, must crush you.
Oh, just give him some peanuts, he'll be fine. Whoa, he got some arms.
Horse demon form.
What? Oh no. Okay, I was gonna die. But horse demon form too good.
Oh, just walk right through him. Ew, gross.
Get it.
Somebody says, do I need to see Spider-Man 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, and 2 to know what's going on in the upcoming Spider-Man 3?
I still haven't seen Spider-Man 2, but the one Spider-Man 2, not the other Spider-Man 2, but the one Spider-Man 2, you know?
Maybe the one coming, it's Homecoming, right?
Yes.
You didn't see Homecoming.
Oh, it was Far From Home. I saw
Far From
Homecoming.
Home, okay. Homecoming was good, though. I like that, this is new sidekick. And the fact that Aunt, what's her name, isn't an old lady anymore. I can't wait for Shang-Chi. That's gonna be so good.
Is there anything this way, or did I just kill that elephant for no reason?
You killed the elephant for no damn reason. Well, he was threatening you. I mean, that's a pretty good reason.
I mean, but
He tried to
I
kill
didn't
you.
have to confront him at all, because there's nothing down here but a lot of treasure, and it wasn't that good. Where am I supposed to be going? Maybe
Maybe to come back to this later.
I already did all the other things.
Oh, baby bears. Birds. Mom's like, break it up, you two. Oh, Junior just tackled Mom. Oh, Thump, I love them.
When I was a little kid, I used to hate bears.
Really?
I don't know why, I just
How
hated
could
them.
you hate them? Gosh, Mom.
It was just, I had to latch onto something to hate, because I had a lot of violence in me when I was a little kid.
What the hell?
And I picked bears.
What? I don't remember you being a violent little shit.
Yeah, I'd always draw like the fucked up dinosaur comics and shit.
Well, that's
And
not
like
violent.
I'd write stories about like dinosaurs killing Littlefoot or Littlefoot being killed.
Well, you
or
really
things.
hated Littlefoot.
Yes.
You were pissed off at Littlefoot
See,
because
See, no, I would just hate. I had to have something to hate that had to be the villain for me to destroy in my stories.
You are the one who killed my
Yeah, no,
I always assumed you hated Littlefoot because of the way they represented dinosaurs.
yeah, every other kid, like, they said they were, like, traumatized by Littlefoot's mom dying, but I was just like, Littlefoot needs to die. I was rooting for the sharp tooth.
But I mean, it stems from the fact that they were not realistic enough for you or something, you know?
Yeah, I was a total dinosaur kid when I was in preschool.
Dinosaur nerd. You knew the name of every freaking dinosaur, ones that I'd never heard of. I mean, growing up, I knew about 5 of them. You knew the whole dictionary of them. Except for Brontosaurus, because they didn't exist in your childhood.
Then they became a thing again.
Right, they did. Now they're back again. So confusing.
I missed that game that I played on the computer, you know, with the Parasaurolophus named Ralph.
Yes.
That was such a good game.
You could hatch the eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Is that what he calls himself now? Hardly an honest representation of the blood he spilled. It doesn't matter. No matter your allies,
I wish I understood this tweet. I deserve to be the asshole I'ma be. When I boss up, I earned it. Well, I deserve to be the asshole I'm gonna be when I'm the boss. Because I earned it. So he's saying when he's a boss, he's earned the right to be an asshole.
Yeah.
Okay.
Holy shit. Did I not have a chance to heal? Oh my god. I keep getting knocked over. What the fuck?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Are you throwing rocks?
I'm not throwing rocks.
Oh,
He's
okay.
throwing rocks.
No rocks? Oh. Totally. He's great. Where is he from? California or Hawaii? But anyway, so dear Donald Trump, under the Constitution, you don't run against yourself. You run against an opponent. So congratulations on getting more votes than any sitting president. That's called second place.
I don't think I was hitting him. I think he was shielding and I couldn't see.
Oh, he's finally rage tweeting. I'm gonna answer one of his rage tweets. Wow. He says, so you're the president of the United States and you just went through an election where you got more votes than any sitting president in history by far and purposely lost.
Why isn't his button working?
You can't get standing before the Supreme Court, so you intervene with wonderful states.
Spirit Thief is broken.
Oh no!
Broken. Spirit Thief literally wasn't working.
What?
What's up with that?
Maybe is he immune?
No.
Uh-oh, you're fucked.
It just straight up wasn't working.
Oh, you broke it. You broke it.
Is
Oh yeah, I needed to heal.
Oh god, he's saying fight on. Oh god, please stop. Supreme Court let us down. No wisdom, no courage.
I saw like someone retweet the wisdom and courage.
Yeah.
Saying and they're like, this motherfucker's Ganondorf.
I just like when he does those 2-word things like law and order, wisdom and courage, people are Starsky and Hutch. Almost as much fun as reading his tweets or reading some of the people's reply to it. There's no question that slavery is the biggest blight on the history of this nation, but Donald Trump as president is high up on that list. are just brutal. I hope you read some of these. Echoing the rantings of a delusional sycophant after skipping your own Christmas party because your feels were hurt. It's a strong way to spend your Friday night, alpha male. Feels. I don't know why that makes me laugh. He's crying like a 6-year-old who won't come out of his room during his birthday party because he lost at musical chairs. And then you get the brainwashed people who say, "Thank you, Mr. President, for fighting for us and our country. You're a true patriot. We love you." Oh my god. It's frightening. He's not fighting for you. He's fighting to keep his ass out of jail. You've been conned. I love the word feckless. It's very British, but it still works.
Dead already. Damn it all. I wanted nothing more than to watch this man die.
Must be very breezy. That ribbon keeps flying around.
I stumbled across some very interesting documents. Perhaps I spent too long poring over them, but I couldn't resist. Let me explain why I'm here. That should clarify things. You saw with your own eyes that these pirates were collecting slaves, right? True enough. I have a particular hatred for slavers. Gao's slaving operation found its way to my home several years ago. I was away at the time, but my daughter was there. Those black-hearted bastards took my daughter, Pin Mei. They killed her for resisting them. She was my only child.
Grrr.
I lost her mother when Pin Mei was born, but my daughter was something precious in return.
Well, at least he didn't grab his forehead like the other
no
one.
Such consolation.
He just snarls. Grrr.
It has been 3 years since I lost my daughter, and I have spent that time tracking down the men who took her.
Give me another snarl.
My search
Come on.
led me here, to the lair of Gao the Greater. His men took my daughter, and I meant to even the score.
Grrr.
On my way up here, I stumbled across records that show that this goes beyond Gao. The Lotus Assassins are his primary buyers. Is that so? There can be no doubt then.
Grrr.
This goes beyond Gao the Greater. I have my vengeance, but how many others have suffered as I have because of the Lotus Assassins? Do you mean to go further with this? I would join you. Only a fool would oppose the Lotus Assassins, but 2 fools working together stand a better chance than one. It'll be an honor to join you. Oh, and I stumbled across a little something on my way up here. It's probably something you need.
Hey, that's the dusty ducker I was hiding. The dragonfly can't fly without it.
Why do they make scientists always mad, crazy scientists who look like that and talk like that?
I can't imagine him without those goggles.
I wonder what his eyes look like. He's probably cross-eyed or bug-eyed or something. He's got Marty Feldman eyes.
In my mind, you stand the best chance of facing down Gao's masters. We also have a far greater chance of succeeding together rather than apart.
Oh no.
Did I need to talk to
If
that
you're
one guy?
planning to take on the servants of
Well,
Death's
they're
Hand,
moving forward, so I
you'll
guess
need
not.
all the help you can get.
I don't know. I think there was
I
possibly a
assure you,
guy
I
I
will be
needed
as
to talk
devoted
to.
and capable as any of your other companions.
If I could harness all that hot air, I could make a furnace to power the whole of the Imperial City. Well, if you're done with all the talking, I have to go make the dragonfly ready for some flying.
zither case. Oh, poor bonsai tree. That was mean.
Well, why'd you do it?
Because I didn't know it would destroy it. Thought she was just gonna look under it or something. And she just kicked the shit out of that poor bonsai tree.
It was stubby and short anyway.
That's so mean. God, I hate when she does that.
Ah! Don't you love to have a voice like that, though? Just pick up the. Sometime you get some asshole telemarketer on the phone. Just answer with that voice. Probably get one of those robotic things to make it, your voice sound that way. Be fun. Can I speak to the lady of the house? Yes.
Much kicking and such. It really gets the blood flowing. And explosions. Lots of blood flowing from those too. I replaced the dust inductor. The marvelous dragonfly will cross the sky at your whim for a short way. The heavens welcome my machine.
I'm staying in my room until anyone comes in and tells me I'm a good boy, so there.
To fly more than a short distance, I will need an inscrutable power source. What wonders cling to you, my friend? There were only 2 in this whole region, and I destroyed one so Inquisitor Lim would not make off with my marvelous dragonfly. The other was with the Lotus Assassins, but the fools only used it for demolition. Now,
Oh, cereal. I think Act 2 is almost over, so
Cool.
at
Life
the end
cereal,
of Act 2.
and yeah, I'm gonna go write some more stuff. I'm actually not tired. It's good.
Yeah, I'm not tired.
Although I know what's gonna happen is I'll stay up till like 4 in the morning, and then I'll sleep till noon, which would have been really good writing time. So maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll just have my cereal and play video games until I fall asleep. Play some board games that make me tired. Oh look, there's an ear! There's an ear up! Oh, and she's dreaming. Or did she just burp? I don't know if she's dreaming. Oh, wait. Now she woke up.
No.
Hi.
I wanted to hear the puppy dreams.
Good night. It's okay.
Good night.
Like what? Did I burp or something in my sleep? Hi. Good night. You're good. Yeah, this is the kind of asshole he used to do when I was a kid. Not a kid, but younger and looking at me like, yeah. Victim, stroke victim. 74 years old. Yes, sir.
Do we have Raisin Bran Crunch? I don't think we do. No.
We have Life cereal though. We have Cinnamon Life.
Didn't have cake.
You know what?
Didn't have my cereal.
But have you ever tried Life cereal warmed up in your microwave?
Ew.
Oh, it's like oatmeal.
That's weird.
It's good.
I might try it though. How long do you microwave it for?
I think
Like 30 seconds?
probably about that. You just want it warm. You don't want it like really hot. You have milk
I always microwave milk for oatmeal.
Oh my god. Don't do it like that. You know?
That's a minute. What the fuck?
What'd you do?
Flyer seems
Just
nicer
showed like a
than what we
wall.
took from
Oh,
Gavel
okay.
Lesser.
It crashed into the
I'm really
wall.
only judging by how shiny it is. A poor guess, I'm sure.
No. The marvelous dragonfly is superior to the amber mosquitoes I foisted on Gal. And actually, the shinier the better. The heavens like their glory reflected. A shame I can't
Just turn Mar-a-Lago into a mega church where you can preach to your cult and you can collect them tithes forever. You can have the golf course become stations of grievances where people can meditate on how unfair everyone is to the great Donald.
It's much like the dilemma of the centipedes.
They can celebrate Festivus with Stormy on the pole.
Naturally, all day long, his 100 legs not missing a step.
Didn't anybody tell you not to get high on your own supply?
If he thinks too hard about the complexity of what he's doing, those legs might crash
State
into
of
the
denial.
treehouse and kill everyone. A valuable lesson.
Now we have everything we need to follow Master Lee's captors to the Imperial City. I am eager to do so after all the resistance we have encountered. well, my friend.
That's it. You have everything you need. Just let me know when you want
I
to
guess
go
I
and
didn't
we'll
have to
set
talk
the
to some
marvelous
guy.
dragonfly to flight. Good.
Oh my god, this is crazy. This is what frightens me when I read some of these tweets is from one of his followers. Only one conclusion makes logical sense. You're surrounded by traitors and we are completely under attack from a foreign enemy that has already been successful at compromising our entire government. You must take any and every action necessary, including declaring war. And of course he quotes an InfoWars thing. Like, Jesus. Never give up. If we allow corruption to win, we lose our republic. We are the land of the free because of the brave. Be brave, Donald. Wow. Just fucking wow. Yeah. But I mean, how can I think it's okay to just, you know, take all the votes and just go, never mind, turn them over. You're all freaking out. Do you remember when Trump first won and his supporters were wearing t-shirts that said "fuck your feelings"? Yeah.
Have you seen anyone matching the description? The Lotus Assassins are getting impatient.
They were very vague and wouldn't answer my questions. Are they
Oh
even
my
sure
god.
of who they are
Somebody
looking for?
posted this Iwo Jima picture.
Does it matter?
A USMC combat vet says, "I am a USMC combat vet, and I'm not okay with you putting up one of our most sacred symbols in order for you to speak for a man so willing to desecrate the Constitution."
Here, what about this one? At least it's a woman, like they said. You, identify yourself.
People just disappeared.
By order of the Emperor and the Lotus Assassins, state your name and purpose for being in the Imperial City.
We are questioning everyone who has arrived in the city recently. You bear a resemblance to someone we are looking for.
I don't know. The hair may be similar, as are the wrapped hands and the reddish clothes. It's not enough to be sure.
We could hold her anyway. It's not a good match, but the Lotus Assassins would leave us be for a few days while they question her.
Is there a problem here, Captain?
Whoop, whoop. Look the way she turns.
Well, is there?
Is that a hint?
No, Princess
I think I saw a hint.
We were questioning this traveler by order of the Lotus Assassins.
There is no need to pursue this questioning any further. You may
Right.
My
Oh, gun
apologies,
fingers all over the
Princess,
place.
but I was ordered to detain anyone even vaguely matching.
Captain, this woman is here on a personal matter of mine that
Mouse,
does not
oh my
concern
god.
you. Do I make
One
myself
of her trying to
clear?
make teeth. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be your teeth.
Yes,
It is. They're just really, really bad looking.
Then unless you wish to be
Bang.
transferred to the wall, you will leave and continue your search.
How do you romance people? I've never done it. What?
I don't know.
We meet again.
I think you can romance her.
I've watched your progress. It seems
Just
I
flirt,
underestimated
you know,
you
say
in
nice
Tian's
things to her.
Landing. I have no doubt that you will make as much of an impact on the Imperial City. No guise, I assure you. You have the honor of addressing Princess Leanne, the Heavenly Lily. It is, as you can see,
I like how the two
customary to bow
courtiers
in
look at each other
presence.
like, is she kidding me?
Somehow I did not expect you to kowtow so quickly. Or maybe I just hoped you wouldn't. I get so tired of fawning servants. That is why I often travel without official escort, and occasionally present myself as someone less bridled by the rules of the court. You understand why I don't go into detail here in the street, don't you?
Randy Rainbow
With
says
what I
Joe
have to
Biden
tell
has
you,
won the
I'm
election
one
so
of
many
these
times he's now the
option
67th president of the United States.
That would be best. I trust the servants I keep, but this is best discussed away from the open street. I will not speak the location aloud. Take this note. We will meet nearby, but I must have a moment to acquire more fitting attire. That is quite enough.
We will continue this at a later time. We both have questions that we will need answered.
Why is somebody giving this do this to Donald Trump?
My entourage would prefer that this take place in private.
I don't know.
Their gruff nature is a bit too much for them. I'm
What
sure
is that
they are
even
heartfelt.
from?
Get up, you lot. I'll be embarrassed for myself, thank you. Save your false modesty for my father's court. Don't be too long. My message concerns your master, and time is very important.
Is it like Final? It's not Final Fantasy.
I don't know what that is.
Jesus. What the hell?
Is it Final Fantasy?
Maybe?
It would not have been proper for her
What
to
the
award it
fuck
to
is
us.
this?
Princess Sunlight
No
requested
explanation,
we
just,
accept this gift.
post
She
it
looks
there
forward
for
to
him.
the next meeting.
I don't know. Let's see what the comments are. Come on, in the comments.
Chapter 3, here we go.
Okay. No way in hell Trump wrote this tweet. He couldn't type purportedly if his election depended on it. Oops.
But yeah, I think we're gonna stop for now. I'm gonna have some cereal, and we will probably
And
be
she's
back
gonna cry
tomorrow.
over not having cake. Crumb cake.
Let me save real quick. I'm having the mouse issues again.
Uh-oh. Well, it's been real one viewer. Thank you for sticking with us. Unless you're a bot, sorry. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom and go